Hey, we are back for another NHL playoff game, play-by-play with hockey coach, your local franchise directly for the beautiful country of Thailand on the great Wednesday night, May 3rd, 2023. We're going to do game number first. Game number one between the Edmonton Oilers versus the Vegas Golden Knights. How they did that to reach the round number two. First of all, the Vegas Golden Knights beat the Winnipeg Jets in 5 games. And then the Edmonton Oilers, it took them 6 games to beat the Los Angeles Kings. And that's the reason they face now round number two. A lot of fans or the hockey world are taking the Edmonton Oilers to win that series. We'll see what happening tonight. We know Leon Draisaitl have an amazing, great start of the playoff with the Edmonton Oilers. Can't continue this round number two. We have a few people knock the door. We want to thank everybody. At that moment, this is game number two. We have already a game in action. We are almost at the end of the first game with less of 1 minute to go remaining. Honestly, the Carolina Hurricane beat the New Jersey Devils by a score of 5-1. Impressive. The performance of Hurricane, to think about the fact, like everybody said, they cannot win because they don't have no people can score goal. This was a bit difficult game for the Devils after they won the dramatic first round against the New York Rangers. We know they start that way at the first series, round number one, losing the first 2 games. This front, they was not on the road. This night, they are on the road. The Carolina control everything. We know Carolina is really solid good team at the home in Raleigh, North Carolina. That's what we got tonight. We have a few people knock the door. We want to thank everybody, guys, to be with the Hockey National Show. If you don't click on the like, we'd appreciate it. Don't forget, every day we do the app Daily News. Today, episode 297 about Marc Bergevin fell the Montreal Canadiens with his pick at the first round between 2012 to 2022. 2020, honestly. And what I did, it was a fun exercise because when they play the pick, example, Rand Poland. But if they pick the best player following Rand Poland, the goaltender is Jake Ottinger. So I did a roster following by the mistake of Marc Bergevin and which player he should get. So Morgan Riley, Charlie McAvoy, Joel Ottinger, Adrian Kempe, they are part of the roster for the Montreal Canadiens 2023. If they select the right players, one day example, they select Michael McCarron at 25th, but they could get Adrian Kempe, Rand Poland, 26. I can go all the way like that. Alex Kelchenak, they could get, not Kelchenak, Kokanemi, they could get Brandy Tkachuk. That's a good one over there. So I can go all the way like this. Pretty fun exercise. And you have a chance to watch any video, you can go that way over there. We have a few people knock the door. First of all, KLS is in the house. Congratulations for your team. That's a great play, a great start for your team, KLS. RJ Calabro is in the house. Welcome back, RJ. Le modérateur Luciano GRAZIANO knock the door. Welcome back. With following by Steve G, directly from Colorado. Joseph Words, he's in the house. Joseph, thanks to be with the Hockey National Show. Always a pleasure to open the door to you. Pierre Martin is in the house. The Lucky Pete, the Pit Martin is in the house. Thanks to be with us. Luc Lavorson knocked the door early tonight. Look, the lunch is ready for tomorrow, I'm sure, and you're ready to talk about hockey. Talk about the Quebec Rempart beat the Gatineau guys 4-0. Really surprised. Both team had a lot of transaction or the trade at the time of the holidays to make that team better. Particularly, this is the last run for him, and he's going to be retired, whatever you want to do after that. And he built that team one more time to have that kind of push to go to all the way to Memorial Cup. So very surprised that Gatineau have a really good game, a good team, with Roddy Kidney, the ab prospect, but look like they hit the wall. Then welcome back in the house. I go with Edmonton on that one. Then I took Luciano in New Jersey will make so much sense, but I think Carolina realized that they had not their best first round and are working themselves up. Yeah, I think they pretty much agree with you about this. I feel all Las Vegas is going to 6-7. I feel the same way like you. William McClary is in the house. Welcome back, William. Mr. Matt, salut mon Matt. Parfait de t'avoir ici ce soir. And Artap, the co-host of the Ab Nation Live Tonight Show, is with us tonight. Welcome back. With the hockey, Mr. Artap. Real deal. He knocked the door too. Try to pick it up, everybody, from the bottom to the top. Right now, I will go reverse at that moment. And we have something else. If we did not miss someone. And Vinny, James 007, knocked the door. Welcome back, Vinny. Captain Cook. Captain Cook. Nicolas de Gobibonno, welcome back. Ouais, t'as bien raison, Nicolas. Ça devrait ouvrir des portes pour l'équipe de Sherbrooke Phoenix. Ça serait intéressant. Stupidazo! Sébastien 2 now. We have a Sebastian 1. Now we have a Sebastian 2. No, we have a Sebastian, and now we have a Sebastian 2. Welcome, Mr. Sebastian. Thanks for with us. Hey, directement dans la raison, directement de Ottawa, Claude Richard. Salut, mon Claude, ça va très bien. Dan Ashen was at the top of this, on that one. I go all the way back again. How many games will it take the Oilers to win that series? 6-7, I think. I go with William on that one. Bien hâte de voir le début de la partie. Ça va commencer dans 7 minutes, je crois. The last and game 3 kill gets... No, I think, look, it was an overtime, if I can recall it. The brother, Michael, le chevreuil Cournoyeur is in the house. Welcome back, Michael. Hopefully, you're doing well. Glad having everybody in the chat tonight to welcome everyone. That'd be great. And we appreciate a lot about that. Everybody is set up for game between the Vegas and the Golden Knights. Thank you, Vinny. I appreciate that. But I think Vegas will make that hard about that. I'm saying Bergeron did not fail a draft picks. A draft pick or a crap shot. Same logic applied to the Met. But nice video. Anyway, coach. But I think for me, it felt like, I'll give you an example, like Carl Chenak pick. And if you look about the situation of all the pick, Katchinak, center. You talk about Kokanemi, try to get a center. Michael McCarron, a center. Rand Poland, another center. He was really focusing on the center and not focusing what they have on the board. And that's the problem he get on that one there. The pressure to get Kokanemi when he was on about around 10 or 12 as a prospect. And he pick up him right away. He tried to make a big splash over there. When you have Brendan Tkachuk following that one, I think it was a big mistake for the Montreal Canadiens. So for me, that's the reason I said he fell about this, because he was targeting the position over the best player on the board. And I think his homework has not developed the scouting department and not developed the right people. Because if you think about that gap of the 10 years for the Montreal Canadiens, a lot of teams get better with the right picks, because he was really focusing on the dip on this area. Think a team really struggled, guys, go get the Flyers. Philadelphia Flyers, guys, go back on the... I did all the team the last couple of days. If you look about the Flyers, unbelievable how they struggled. The Dallas Stars, really good team to select player prospect between 20 to 32. Another team would do very well. The Carolina Hurricane, very good between middle of the draft, go all the way to the end. I can go all the way. Yes, it's easy when you get the top 5, but you have to pick the right one. Jack Hughes, on that one, the year of Jack Hughes, guys, number 1, 2019. You have to go all the way with Cole Caulfield, number 15. Between 1 to 15, Cole Caulfield is number 2 most goal in NHL. Somehow, somewhere, some people did not do their job. Vancouver struggled on the pick between 10 to 32. And again, going away like that is another subject for another time. It's just getting fired up, because I love the NHL draft history to get who did a good job, who did a bad job, and the value of the pick, number 1 to 32. What is the value about that? How players can select there? Yes, there are always one players, usually between 25 to 32, make a good NHL, but not many. between 25th to 32, and NHL make a good long career, top 6 or top pairing defenseman. When I said top pairing, I would say top 4. Kempe was 29, I believe. That's Yuan. Altenger was 26 as the goaltender. Anyhow, we're going to get there on the subject and the time. Getting fired up on this great morning. The cheese last night, I tasted. I tasted the cheese last night. I did not eat the cheese, but I tasted the cheese last night. So you can interpret that like what you want to hear, the way you want to hear that, but come back too late last night. About that one over there. New Jersey are not done, and the rough, Lenny Ruff going to. Oh yeah, I'm not saying they are done. This is game number 1, guys. Just expect a little bit, take a little bit longer, and it's going to be fait bien. Otherwise, c'est défaite des Vegas. Et si c'est possible, can it hit at least 3 posts tonight at Luciano? Go others go. Skinner confirm Steve G. The problem is not have a premier centerman to the gate. Bergeron tried to address that because he knew that without the Kane center, you are not going very far. Yeah. John Mickelson, welcome aboard. Thanks to be with our Canadian Live Show. Thanks with us. J'ai peur que les Vegas blessent des joueurs des Oilers comme il s'est fait placer contre les Mets. On va voir que ça va donner ce soir, mon homme. Je pense que ça va bien aller. Oh boy, the cheese would be nice. Yes, Luciano. The cheese, guys, last night was many cheese, many kind of cheese you can get last night. My phone is... Sorry, the phone is busy this morning. Andy Koivula is in the house. Welcome back, Andy. Ready for your team, the Edmonton Oilers. We didn't see Joseph Laham. I would like to hear for his comments. So maybe is now, maybe take a little bit more beer. We'll see what's happening there. Yes, in a tap, yeah, it was like... I switched the table. Just give you an... It's like I said, guys, I taste the cheese. So what I did, I switched the table 3 times last night. And I finished at a good table at the end. But the first table was not okay. It was okay. The second table, it was getting better. And that table, I make some kind of... I make some kind of the... I seed the cheese last night. That table number 2, this is a little bit a long term. But I choose the right one. They have 3 people there with the boyfriend, with the guy. So the guy came from Germany. He come here for 1 month. And yeah, the things in Thailand you cannot do. You know what I mean? And when you talk about the woman, Thai woman, you need to learn how they do this, how they, you know what I mean? Like I would say to you, apply the rule number 3. Rule 3. So what is the Thai woman rule 3? So you cannot be with any woman Thai more at 3 days. That should be the rules about this. I did not do that way, but I learned quickly about that. So you have all the kind of factors about this. But anyway, so have that cheese one where she's we connect a little bit before that, but she's always with someone anyhow. So the guy there for Germany guy, he's on vacation for 1 month. He looked like he ran her for 1 month. He have a loan for 1 month with that woman, but she's on the target for eat the cheese at some point. So table number 3 start with the taste of the cheese. Last time I went there like a couple of days ago, and last night she was still there. So we make some kind of tasting cheese. That's pretty much I can say. So here we go. My story is over now. I have to go back to the hockey. If not, I'm going to get hungry. Les matchs de rempart sont truqués, Nicolas. He said, on a beaucoup plus tough des Jets. Bien d'accord avec toi, bien Martin. My guy from the show, yeah. About that one over there. Hey, Steve, our girls. Steve Nicholson is in the house, and John Mickelson is in the house. Thanks so much. Your 8 cheese tonight. No, I know that I cannot eat cheese, but I love to taste it. Bachelor, Talon. Yeah. But, you know, I went, after it was over at 2 o'clock, we went to get eat. I want to cheese to go eat. It's like you can eat soup, guys. Like it's called a the yum tom chicken or pork, whatever, with noodle. It costs like $1.75. So anyway, we went go to eat there, and then her birthday is next week, and I was thinking about, okay, have I go with her and her friend to go eat. Now I already have one. I paid cost me a lot of money. Now I have to pay a number two. I'm going to be broke in 1 month. So anyway, roll 3 days. I have to apply this more often. Anyhow, and the time Jambon et patate in the house. Welcome back, Jambon et patate. We're going to see a picture now, coach, and now the cheese, not yet. Jeremy Allah, welcome back, Jeremy. Hopefully you're doing well. Thanks to be with our connection. Shania, welcome in the house, Shania. Thanks to be with us tonight on the channel from Thailand, Bangkok area, I believe she is. Edmonton would dispose of guests and 5 and 6. Sebastian go 5 and 6. He still go 5. It could happen. Sebastian, I think just a longer one. Coach, I'm listening. I know, Shania, you're listening. Coach losing focus. First period will be over soon. 3 days. And the puck drop, guys. Thanks to be with our Canadian show. And I will definitely back to you with my other stories about that one over there. Coach is sick. Quebec has the best cheese. About this one then. And then I get everybody. And go back here in the house. Go back now, Parliament Oilers battle the left side of the goaltender of the Vegas Golden Knight. We try to get out of the zone. Finally, they did it and recovery by the Oilers. Going to regroup. DDD is set up now. Pass it by Desharnais. Pass the puck now to Yamamoto. Yamamoto turn around. Hold the puck. Don't pay puck behind the net. Chasing about Theodore, I believe. By the way, Theodore, it was on the roster for the Montreal Canadiens. One, it was Sherback, I believe, or someone like O'Mecaran. They could get Sean Theodore. Anyhow, the Vegas right now recovery puck, play behind, bring the puck behind the net. Max Stone play on the second line for the Vegas Golden Knight, and with Stephenson as the center. And now the first, the shot right behind the goal line, and then Skinner make a save. Stuart Skinner, guys, is the is a finalist of the Rookie of the Year with the Owen Power and Matty Bernier. This is my question of the night. If you can go there, you can see that, and that's what we'll get there. About that, the MTG is in the house. Excuse me, coach. I came late. No, we just start MTG, so you're in good one. Every time, cheese. Oh, yes, you're absolutely right, cheese fan. But companionship, MTG, you nail it, my friend. Start play and Tampa Digital team as you're 15 years old and keep growing. William, talk about who? Just got the cheese cow that we see fire. Look, William, you talk about which players, William? I would like to hear from that, William. Start with the Tampa Bay Junior. I would like to see that. Anyhow, face off now behind the Vegas Golden Knight. Recovery right there. Je dois aller dormir. OK, mon Matt, on s'en parle demain. Edmonton, for the Stanley Cup. That'd be great. Here we go. And there's no easy bait. Chasey. Let's go get that one over there. MTG. Go back around it. Don't play by Edmonton or lost. Chasing now behind the net. Bronsois return the puck on the side. Chasing by Edmonton. Shoot the puck. Black shot in front of the net by Vegas. Another shot by Oilers. Black again by Theodore. Recovery now by Max Stone, I believe. Bring the puck a little bit too far from Roddy Smith. But find a way to get a puck behind the net. Now go back around. Smith trying to puck in front of the net. Recovery by Stevenson. Bring the puck to the side for Max Stone. No chance. Recovery dumping by McNabb behind the net of the Oilers. Recovery by the Oilers. Turn around by McLeod. McLeod battle for the puck. Finally, Skinner decide to start the puck, and we have some kind of push between Devon Shore and William Carlson. Sebastien, Bonus, Nacho, Matt. Rope ends coach from Finland. OK, got it. C'est sûr, on va dire que les remparts de Lyon aux Olympiques. Face off now on the defensive zone. Go back now beside the net of the recovery by Bouchard. Bouchard hit the puck to the board. Pinch now by Vegas Golden Knight. Roddy Smith battle for the puck with Shaw, I believe, on the house. And finally, the Oilers don't pin the puck all the way back on the defensive zone. Reset now. Did it penalty, guys, for the Vegas Golden Knight. We got 2 minutes for interference coming from Nicolas Hag, or Hag, depend how you want to call him. That's gave them that first penalty of the night. We know the Edmonton Oilers, guys, the best power play in the playoffs so far. And you cannot open the door to them. You're going to pay the price once you're not on the ice at Dressadol with, of course, McDavid, with Hyman. That's what we got so far. Update, 2 minutes interference. That's right. Jeune Night Young, absolument. Bonne nuit, mon mat, en sortant demain. Demain soir, on devrait play Finland Hockey Championship. Rantanen going to play Finland Hockey Championship? Really? Wow. You should take a time, no? Anyhow, power play now, contrôlé par Neil Dressalo at the red line, draw the puck back to McDavid, free skate with the puck now, McDavid on the fire, and now try to get about it, point for net, turn around by the Vegas Golden Knight, but the others try to get the puck, finally, the Vegas going to dump in the puck all the way back on defensive zone. Talking about Vegas Golden Knight, we want to wish good luck for our friend Adam Berger, big fan of Vegas Golden Knight, remember, like Luciano Ramirez, I believe his last name, not Luciano, but Leonardo. I don't know. Anyway, him don't talk about is at the game tonight. The Vegas tried to almost go break away, turn around by Oilers. Bouchard pass the puck to the left side, recovery by McDavid now, by the Hyman to Dressalo, now set up all his office. Go back out blind, set up the Bouchard back to McDavid on the right side, but McDavid's coming now, hold the puck a bit longer, wrap up, keep control the puck, turn around like a NASCAR driver, back to Dressalo on the left side, playing for the net, block shot for recovery by Dressalo. Go back to Bouchard, 53 seconds to go, remaining power away. Put Bouchard back to McDavid, it's coming out. On the back door, Dressalo, one time to go! One-timer shot by Leon Dressalo, and the Edmonton Oilers take the lead, 1-0. Again, the Vegas Golden Knight, first opportunity power play, and the Oilers strike. And this is the goal number 8. 8. Is it the MVP of the playoff at 2023? All the Oilers on a mission. McDavid and Bouchard have an assist. Bouchard, 9.9 assists. And the Oilers take the lead, guys. 1-0 on the power play. A one-timer goal by Leon Draisaitl. It's 1-0 for who? For your Edmonton Oilers. Thanks so much to be with the Hockey Nation show tonight. I should put this back. I apologize. I did that mistake here. I did not turn on that one there. Nobody told me that. Nobody talked about my information about the game. Apologize for that. Anyhow, Draisaitl score is 8 of the playoff. And the power play goal assisted by who? McDavid. And who? Evan Bouchard. And that's open up. Why, Coach, you excited? Because I cheer, guys, for the Canadian team. That's what I'm doing. I'm dizzy following the Oilers power play about this because I has to stay out of the box. Save G, absolutely. Dan Hasham 1-0, and D happy about this one. We got a game. Go back around the board. Vegas strike the ball in front of the net. The pass the puck in front. Nicolas Roy pass sur le puck. Recovery. Vegas sur le puck. He score. And we tie the game. And it's Barbashev score. A player got traded for the St. Louis Blues. A turnover by who? A guy I don't understand. I'm telling you right now, I don't understand why the Oilers let play this game with Vincent Desharnais. Every time I watch the Oilers, every time you have a goal, Desharnais is on the ice. Look about behind the net, a turnover all the way there. I don't understand. Remember Jim Montgomery with Clifton? Desharnais does the same thing. Unbelievable. 101 hockey, guys. 101 hockey. Pissed me off, this. This pissed me off. This is a really bad coaching by the Edmonton Oilers. I don't understand the use Desharnais. The guy never played in NHL. He's 27 years old. I can understand he have an amazing perseverance and everything. He creates something good at this age. But we talk about playoff, guys. It's playoff. It's playoff. It's not exhibition game. Anyhow, go back now, Edmonton. 1-1 right now. They tie the game. Vegas Golden Knight. We have to give credit for the turnover by the Vegas to create this in front of Skinner. Skinner cannot do anything about that. You have to give, the de turnover par les Vegas. Anyhow, go back in front of the net, in front of notre zone, don't pay the puck par Vegas behind the net, par the chef, c'est contrôler, try to get a puck around, don't pay by Nurse, at the blue line par the other side, but a big hit par the Vegas Golden Knights, finally a nice scene for the Edmonton Oilers. Coach with the back trade, remarque sur any chance un package deal to the app with Pierre Jouan and Auto take him early. I don't think so. I think Montreal is not there yet, MTG. I understand the people or fans, and you should be happy. You know what I mean? Like, you should be excited about this too, right? I don't think Montreal is ready to make some kind of splash like that yet. I think they are far away for at least a minimum 1 year, at least to add one plus, and then maybe after that to go that kind of goaltender. And I think it will be too bit too late. What I'm really curious me is to see the situation with Saros. What are you talking about? But I understand Saros is a small package and everything like that. But Nashville in the next 2 years, let me check my bubble. I want to see the situation with Nashville. I think you have 2 more years to go. I could be wrong here. Saros is still have 2 more years to go. So, and 24, 25, that's what Saros be available. He's going to be about 31 years old. I think that moment, Montreal is going to be ready to get a great goaltender. I just, right now, guys, I'm just sharing this with you. I don't say they have to go with him, but I think and so back to MDG, I think that MTG, that's what we have said. Piss me off, I love it, coach. What a comment last night, but Subban, coach is right why you got a player on the roster with 0 experience. Alex Rose, MTG. Pauvre kidney. Yep, that's right. Nicolas, anyhow, back at the game right now. A battle by Trossard, Billy behind the net. Vegas going to recover puck. McNabb pass the puck to the DDD and going to recover Vegas. Pass the puck to the board and from the bench on Edmonton Oilers. Don't play the puck with Vegas behind the net. Skinner play the puck, run the puck on the board, and then they try to get outside the zone and they're going to recover by the Vegas go back DDD. The Vegas used 2 defensemen, left defensemen. Anyhow, Carson pass the puck on the front of the net, attacking on the right side in front of Amadio. Recovery by Skinner, great play by Skinner to make a big save, attacking up on Edmonton Oilers on the right side. Shoot the puck in front of François. Go back at the blind by Léon Trossard. Pass the blind, fire Nurse and miss the net. The puck go all the way back on behind Skinner from the shot of the Nurse. Trossard now at the dots, control the puck now in front of the bench of the Edmonton. Trossard lave the puck behind the net, chasé par Yamamoto. Go back around the board, run the puck around the right side of the François. Intercept by Yamamoto behind. Control the puck all the way back. Turn around, with the puck behind the net. Set up now by Ufogel. Pass the puck all the way back at the blind. Set up now by the defenseman of the Bromber, I believe. Brober bringing the puck behind the net of the Vegas. Recovery by the Edmonton Oilers. Bringing the puck around the board. And now we have a battle with 4 plus on the left side. Laurent Bronswet. Vegas going to win the puck. Going to get out of the zone by White Cloud, I believe. The puck bouncing back. Possibly the ice stick. No ice stick. Recovery by the Oilers. Bring the puck around. They're outside. Finally, recovery by the Vegas Golden Knights. Big hit between Ekholm and is it Marchessault? Yeah, Marchessault is on the ice. Anyhow, new plus coming for the head coach. Bruce Cassidy. Cassidy still in the playoff during the time other team are not there anymore. That's another subject for another time. Recovery behind the net by Vegas Golden Knights. Try to get out of the back ends. Recovery by the Vegas. Go back on the left side and set up out the puck in the zone. Vegas attacking now on the right of the it was Colsar. Colsar, the right side, Skinner, chased by Nurse behind the net. We have a battle of 4 players. We have Nick Roy with Nurse, a battle in front of the net. But Vegas try to get a puck, but no chance. And the others going to get out of the zone. Down the puck right side of François, chased by the net by Super Chat. We have Super Chat. Mr. Captain Kirk is a Super Chat. We're going to wait for the next whistle. Captain Kirk, thanks again for Super Chat. Cheer for coach. Thanks so much, Mr. NHL HNLS. He said, go. Others go. Go back again par les Edmonton Oilers. Donc, par la right side, Hyman's coming to the left side. Hyman contre le puck, wrap up right, try to get wrap up in front of McNabb, recovery at the blue line. Par les Oilers, sur le puck, miss the net again, recovery at the opposite side par Bouchard, pass the puck now to McDavid. McDavid battle for the stick angling puck, intercept by Nurse, I believe, run the puck at the left side, Bronswell, wrap up by the Edmonton Oilers, keep the puck all the way back at the blue line, turn on by Eichmann, return the puck to the wall, chased by McDavid in front of Theodore. Theodore on the back end, get out of zone by the Jet, by the Vegas Golden Knight at the red line, hold the puck now, attacking on the right side, by the Stephenson, pass the puck behind, shoot the puck to McNabb, and black shot and the front the net by the goaltender at the glove of the Skinner, going to have now a face off on the right side. It's time for what's called, it's time for a super chat, ladies and gentlemen. Super chat, reverse, chop, chop, chop. Super chat, Mr. Captain Kirk. Thanks so much for the super chat, the first of the evening. Thanks so much, everybody, to support as a member. Our super chat, whatever you do, the bonus of the you support when you show up every single time we turn on the switch. So that's what we want to mention to you and to want to thank you very much for what we do. We have a TV timeout, so don't go on the wall. We'll give you some update. Thanks so much, Ryan. Christmas wrapper. Here we go. William. Thanks. I'm still from the Shirley Bassey. Here we go. The Honey Idol of all of Clinton. Enough tap. Final countdown. Not yet. I was jamming some Lightfoot in the shower this morning. CG. Mitchka, Pierre Duo, Lafrenière, Stokowski, Caulfield, Dags, Sketcher. Sound like a franchise to me. There we go. Thanks so much. Bison rib and deer sausage for dinner. Stick, a fork, and me. I'm done. Wow. Dennis, knock the door. Welcome back in the house. Dennis, look like a great. You're just missing some cheese, and it would be fine. I think I'll mix. That would be fit your dinner perfectly with some kind of cheese. But we want to thanks. Don't forget tomorrow night, guys. We do game number 2 between the Toronto. Is it Toronto Maple Leaf tomorrow night? I think 7 o'clock. Yeah, it's Saturday after that. Yeah, tomorrow night, 7 o'clock, guys, we'll do the Toronto and Maple Leaf at 7 o'clock. What a great game by Joe Pavelski yesterday. 4 goal for the veteran Joe Pavelski back in the lineup, and not good enough because the Kraken beat the Dallas Stars by a score 5-4 overtime. 2 shocking games last night. The Panthers beat the Toronto Maple Leaf, and the Kraken beat the Dallas Stars. So it looked like this year, to win it 23 is about the underdog, if you want to call it that way over there. That time we're there. Go back and Vegas come into the side. Mathieu score under the glove. And the Vegas Golden Knight take the lead 2-1. End the game. Amadio score his second goal of the playoff. And that gave the lead to the Vegas Golden Knight. 2 goals back-to-back for the Vegas. And now they take the lead 2-1 again, the Vegas Golden Knight. Again, the Edmonton Oilers. Unbelievable. Guys, what's going on? This is a crazy year of the playoff and NHL. Vegas Good Night. Some people need to believe on them. So Barbashev, second to go. And now we have Michael Dividend with a super chat. Thanks so much, Marco. Marco, hopefully doing well. Hopefully everything is looking great. And California, Sunny One Carlson, assisted by a cloud. And that we got that second goal of the night. We have a super chat number 2 is coming very soon. Here we go. Super chat, Michael Dividend. Welcome back. Michael Dividend, knock the door. Welcome. Thanks to be with our Canadian show. If you get won the cup, Canada would be a punching wall. Right? That would be a surprise, right? Because not messing around, Ryan. Special guest coming and chat soon. Be ready. Good. And up top, good evening, Michael. And thanks so much. And that's what we got on the left side. We just try to get back on. So on the left side, go around almost. A great play by Evan Bouchard to intercept the puck over there to get back to the puck. I did not click on the hype. I apologize for that. I followed try to go tweeting at the same time. We have some hype. Anything like that. What is getting sloppy? William McClary. Yeah. Again, game number one, guys. I'm always the only thing I do game number one, guys, is wow. Who has tried to go in the 5-0? Some kind of push. Let's go back at game number one, 8:45. So game number one for me is just to the team win. I'm not like, oh my God, they're going to win the series right away. Game number one, guys, you have to see that as like an observation, like okay, what I saw tonight, and what now, what we can move on to the game number two and the rest of the series. How they're going to readjust after that. Game number one is just the beginning. Sometimes a team is just jump and they just better at but game number one, you're going to see now after that, you reevaluate the things. Okay, now the Toronto do that. The Panthers do that. Okay, how are you going to go after that? The response at game number two, that's what gives you an indication. Not always right, but that gives you a good way to understand what will be the next couple of games. The Panthers yesterday, the forecheck completely, for me, destroy the D for the Toronto Maple Leafs. They cannot skate. There was always a white jersey in the face of Toronto Maple Leafs. And I believe because the Toronto don't have a lot of defensemen mobile over there. Can carry on the puck. Other effect is Morgan Rielly. You can see Giordano have a really bad game yesterday. And if they try to bring Justin Holl inside of that, that would be worse, in my opinion. Now, the Toronto have to be sure, like I said, and again, if you want to beat a forechecking, you have to collapse your player low in the zone and almost play a 1-2-2. Whatsoever it is, bring like a swap. We call this like a swamp defensive zone. I call always this like a swamp. So we bring 5 players from the net to the dots, to the corner, right, to the wall, and then on that 5 plus over there, half cover. So you try to bring a +1 for the forechecking. So a forechecking is coming to you, a 2 forechecking, you have 2D, right? But try to bring a forward with the 2D. Why? Because you try to win the battle. If the defensemen get the puck quickly, they can pass the puck right away there, and now you turn around right away. But if you don't have no help, and the forecheck hit you all the time, and they coming fast, that's what the problem you're getting. So as a coach to respond to the pressure of the Panthers, that would be the one over there. And you apply the same thing for the Panthers, by the way. Don't let them skinny a puck. I think the Toronto make that task yesterday. They let the Panthers control the puck, and they have to check in Montour. Montour is a really big right now player for the Panthers. Better at Ekblad, in my opinion. So Montour have to be one. The Panthers are controlled by Tkachuk and Bennett line. That line control everything. The other line is okay, but that line is where the Toronto have to find a response by using the right line against them. Anyhow, goes back at the game. Apologize. The coaching pick up my brain right now. Anyhow, go back on defensive zone. Oh, we have a face-off on the left side. So that's what we got here. We need to get my client up on the show again soon. C'est coming very soon when we have an open night. That's what we're looking for. Hey, demain, 6 sur 2-2-3 entre Sherbrooke et Halifax. I've been hearing many stories. Apparently, NCAA players are really looked down upon from initial players. You think they are an equality to this. Others need to stop trying to be cute, get it out of the zone, and get puck on the net. There we go. Position on plate. Yes. Protect the house as a collapse the team together. C'est un accident de Barco. Nico Sherbrooke vont laver, et c'est sûr. Il y a une bonne équipe, Sherbrooke, honnêtement. Je ne regarde pas la série, là, je m'excuse pour Luc et Nicolas. Là, je ne peux pas vous donner beaucoup d'enseignements, mais je connais juste les noms, je connais juste les équipes, qu'est-ce qu'ils représentent, mais j'ai pas suivi mais ça serait intéressant. J'aimerais bien ça, Sherbrooke, parce que Joshua Roy. Puis, ça serait, of course, Québec Rempart. Au revoir. Thanks so much for all the light we got tonight, guys. A little bit over 7 minutes to go remaining. And on this game between the Vegas and Edmonton. One thing you have to look about this, guys. Edmonton have only 3 shots on the net versus 11. So you can see again, the Vegas Golden Knights, they are, that team, I would just say to you one thing about what they did. We know we criticize a lot the GM over there. He gave away those flurry, and then after that, he again make, Pacioretty, and I can go all the way like that. You know what I'm talking about. The only thing I would say to you, Vegas Golden Knights, their physicality, their size of the players are built for the playoff. If they can get that kind of the goaltending from their goalies during the playoff, that team is dangerous because they have everything. It's a big, strong team. Physicality is there. They are size of defensemen. They have 6'3", 6'2", 6'3". You talk about the top 6 defensemen. You can see McNabb, Theodore, Pietrangelo, Whitecloud, Hag. The 4-line guys, Roy, Colsar. You talk about 2, and William Carey. That's a big, big 4-line over there. They're really well-balanced Vegas 3-line center now. They make some kind of modification for the line, and the center all right now is Jake Eichel, Schattler, Stephenson, and William Carlson. That'll give you a really deep Vegas. Sur le point fenêtre, Skinner make a save, no rebound after a pass from Marchessault. And that's what we got right there. 6:30 to go remaining on this first period. 2-1 for the Vegas Golden Knights. 2 goals. 1 goal came from, of course, Amadio and Barbachev. Non, mais Sherbrooke va battre Halifax. Non, Halifax. 6-3 average à Rankirk. Et voilà. C'est ça que je pensais, mon homme. Face off now on the left side. Ostwitz Skinner. Jonathan Marchessault, another player from the Florida Panthers, got sent to Vegas on the expansion draft. Go back around the board. Now Vegas down the puck all the way back outside the plate. Thanks so much, everybody, to be a part of the show tonight. Don't forget, get to click on the likes. That'd be awesome. And that. The essential kids are in the college taking classes. It's not a full-time job for them like it's for the other league. So maybe a little validity there. The NC, guys, is a good league. But you have about, I don't know, I would say to you 25 teams. Well, I mean, right, maybe 30. Right? Where they have a good top first 2 line. Then after that, it's really low and low and low. And maybe happening in junior too. But, junior, they practice every day. They play every week. They play 60 games, whatever it is, 64 games, 68 games. And say they barely play 28 games. And then if you add the tournament they do, that maybe add them for 36 to 42 games. And they don't practice every day. It's really minimum. They practice many teams. It's not like based on everything. They're really focusing, example, the school. And because the majority of the players never going to play in NHL. Some league in the NCAA, like AVI League or the East, on the East League, or the one for Minnesota, they have some team like Michigan, Minnesota, Ohio State, Quinnipiac. They have some great hockey program with some good hockey player. But in general, that league is not strong like the CHL, most of the team compared to them. That's, from my opinion, could be wrong here. It's just not the same way how they develop the player over there compared to CHL. Vegas a taken on front of net, intercepted by the RNH. Don't pay pas nous autres. Yamamoto les deux too far, recovered by the Vegas, pass the puck to the wall. Don't pay puck at the defensive zone, set up by Kulak. I think, no, maybe McDavid, apologize. Looking now, maybe Kulak pass the puck now the right side, attacking by the Yamamoto. At the left side, Yamamoto pass the puck in front of net, recovery back, return the puck by Kane to Yamamoto. Vegas intercept the puck in front of it. McDavid, get out of the zone by Carlson, pass the puck now to Amadio. Control the puck on the right side for Smith. Smith to shoot the puck and miss the net completely. No chance to Carlson. Take the puck, pinch by Theodore. Recovery by Carlson. Pass the puck now to Vegas on the right side, on the left side of Skinner with Amadio. Battle for the puck. Intercept now by the Vegas by Brober. Shoot the puck by Vegas. The puck go back on the right side of the Skinner. Recovered by Vegas. Many puck in front of the net. Nobody there. The puck bouncing back to Yamamoto. Lead the puck out. Recovery and regroup by the Vegas Golden Knight. New plus coming for both teams from the head coach from Vegas and Edmonton. Theodore looking now. Theodore the blind. Pass the point is on tip by the Vegas behind the net. Set up now by winning by Vegas Golden Knight. Bringing puck to opposite corner, the right side. And chasing by Cody Ceci and Nicolas Roy. And we have McLeod. McLeod try pass the puck now to Kolak. Kolak around the board, pass the puck, and intercept the blind by the Pietrangelo, but turn around by Edmonton, attacking now. It's coming out, an offensive on kick out the puck, draw the puck back in the right corner, intercept by the Vegas, running the puck around the board, and going to preparation of the breakout by the Vegas Golden Knight, skating with the puck, stick angling. Whoop, decide turn around, and we have John Mark hit on the right side, and John Mark loses his head. We have no whistle from everybody, and now we have some kind of push left and right. John Mark looked like he got shaky on that one over there after a body check. Now Jack Mark is coming slowly, Kane picking him up. You can see John Mark now on the concussion protocol. I'm pretty sure this is coming from William Carey, I believe, and we'll go from there. Woof, he looked like shaky, Mr. John Mark. He got hit by himself. Wow. He got hit, but he fell from the back. And we'll be interesting about that. I don't know what happened about this. Tu comprenais? John Fleming. Tu comprends rien. Écoute, à ce que tu vas faire de dodo. Intéressant, j'ai notre tape. Éducation, come first and NCACG. Yeah. John Maxwell, and Flick, and just go back. William, yeah. CG, yeah, I get the school component for sure, but what he said to me was that they are the antidote concept. They come to insult and they are boy, they are just like generally speaking. Évidemment, guys, don't go nowhere. We're going to set up an update for all the all the stats. Thank you for the super chat tonight. And Captain Kirk, don't forget to get on the line if you want to great late game tonight. RJ. Off at the left side of Skinner, we have Jack Eichel there, face to Bukestad. Scott Bukestad, the big 6'6" Vegas show the puck. When the face out, the puck bouncing back on the left side of the Skinner and retrieve the puck with the glove. Okay, advance the get play. Okay, babe, pilot parents. Yeah, possible there. You want to see those kind of stuff in our tap? And see the AAA program. That's I don't know in Quebec and maybe Luc or you guys in Canada, but in USA the program AAA is a rip. Like this terrible. The AAA program, not good. I don't want to go there. The junior tier 3, parents pay for the kid to play hockey. I've been part of this, honestly, but yeah, a lot of sell car, sell the program, and make a parents dream about them, they try to sell the dream for the players. Edmonton got a penalty, guys, for 2 minutes. First power play for the Vegas Golden Knight. It's sad. I see so many bad words. Like, you know, like I'll give you an example. Go scouting, scouting for the team junior, AAA program example, and or junior low level. And they have all the scout over there, or the GM, or the head coach, and they try to bring the kid to play for them. So after the showcase or every game they play, they have a each player have an interview for about 2 3 minutes, 5 minutes with fun scout, and you all together. We're all like a sell call, try to sell them the program. The kid look at us like what the heck? I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, but what you hear from other people, it's just bad, like terrible. Anyhow, I learned a lot quickly how this works in USA, and that's a lot of people pay some kind of money should not do that. Recovered by the Jack Eichel to the wall, looking out, power play for Vegas, first of the night. We know Edmonton strike, the first was it, back in the back door, in front of net, in front of Skinner, rebound, and Edmonton find a way to get a puck outside the zone. Great opportunity for the Vegas golden night with 2:25 to go remaining on the first period and 1:35 power play. 13 shot versus 3 guys. Edmonton, not good after they scored the first goal. I was going to be too excited, maybe. Go back to the Vegas golden night, and Vegas dumping the puck at the right side, Skinner, chased by Devon Shore, go behind the net, the recovery, and then go back a blind. We have a penalty by, or maybe hit the zone. Would be interesting what it was the call. Maybe honey out. Go back now on the left side. Mambo Gagliano, Mr. John Diller is in the house. Welcome back, Mr. John. Go, Garzo. But neck brace and first. Go back winning by Edmonton Oilers. Don't play puck behind the net. Of the what we have plenty of puck play out of the play, going to a set shot by DANY. If you really want to play hockey in the ESA, you skip the NCAA and play for the American Hockey League CG. Yeah. Now, maybe some people from Canadian team or the people in Canada don't maybe not understand some stuff like NCAA guys. The life to go to like when you young age, example like 20. I will go back at this on the first set mission. I'm sorry about that. Go back when they by Edmonton, travaille pas outside the zone, finally did it. Go get out the zone, attaqué par Léon Tressalo en piqué. Hold the puck a little bit longer. Should have been McLeod. McLeod missed a one-timer, guys, on the back door pass by Tressalo. Great pass, but McLeod did not take advantage for that one there. Go back on the other side of Vegas. Go tonight. Hold the puck now to the wall. Jack Eichel pass the puck. Blinds up Theodore. Petronio show in front of tip by Mike Stone. Mike Stone score, guys. The Vegas going to take the lead and strike. Take the lead by 2 goals. Now 3-1 at the end of the first period. This one's going to be hurt by the Edmonton Oilers. This is going to hurt them. You can see Tress a little upset at the bench. It's what the heck happening to my buddy, McLeod? Why they not score? Imagine if he score. Stones 4, assisted by Smith and Perangelo, guys, at 9, 18, and 23. And the Vegas Golden Knights scored the 3rd goal of this period. Wow. What a crazy series we got tonight. Again, it just continues what happening in NHL playoff 2023. Wow, 3-1. RG, thanks so much for update. You give yourself the best chance to make it the NHL. And that's what we got right there. Thanks so much for everybody to click on the like. Did you see who was supposed to cover some? Yeah, they have there. Yeah. I don't know. I'm telling you right now, every time I see the Harney on the ice. Go back now by Edmonton Oilers at 1 minute to go. Yeah, you cannot panic if you're in Edmonton, they can score, but the Vegas get out the first period with the fans now in front. We have a D reverse in front of the bench, in front of Skinner for carry by Edmonton Oilers, set by Edmonton by the Vegas. We have offside maybe at the blind. The NCAA has become a bigger conduit into the NHL, and the next 5-10 months will really grow. Mr. Gary Cournoyer is in the house. Welcome back in the house. Thanks to be with the Hockey Nation show. We have some kind of push with Nurse and Nicolas Hag right away back over there. Kane is on the ice. Go back around and go to a set there. If Stone get a groove, others are fried. Look at Watson. But that's what Max Stone does, right? Stone can score. Stone is in front of net. Stone is a 200 away players. Uh, really good on the 3 zone, and he's a captain for the Vegas. That's the reason he did get trade for Ottawa to Vegas. And he got paid for that. Hopefully, injuries bother him for the last couple of years. Carlson now on the face-off, winning by the Vegas, coming now on the left side. Skinner attacking on the left side. Recovered by Edmonton Oilers with 45 seconds to go remaining. Pass the puck to the center. Hold the puck now. Can Edmonton respond? Shoot the puck on the right side. Tip by Kane. No chance. Recovering from the net. Vegas going to dump in the puck. The puck bouncing from the bench of the Oilers. Recovered by Kulak. Chasing by Amadio. Pass the puck now to Bouchard. Bouchard out the blinds, coming to the red line, pass the Bouchard, Kulak attacking now, kick out the puck to put Stash to the puck, saved by Bonsoir, and now nothing happening. Going to reset now on the left side of Bonsoir with a puck shot by the Oilers, number 5 of the period. Just said que we improve your hockey skill much better, American can say. And I think is why they are for upon by other NHL players. Gary Cheer from Jeremy Alla. Welcome back, Gary. Another family of the brother Cournoyeur in the house tonight. Face off now on the left side of the Bronsois and wait for the puck drop back. Hold the puck now. With 20 seconds, can the Oilers can strike again and cut the lead from 2-1. Face off now, winning by Oilers, coming up and McDavid, hold the puck now, pass on the left side, turn around by Vegas, turn around by Shaw, pass the puck behind the net by Oilers, bring puck to the Tressador looking, shoot the puck, he score! Are you kidding me? Did you see that goal? OMG, only Leo Tressador, give it the Conn Smythe. We give the Connie Smythe went out too. Leon Tressador, this trophy is over. Like the hard goal to McDavid, the Connie Smythe go to Leon Tressador. What the heck happening there? We talk about the goal of Zegras last year. Then Tressador, we talk about Michigan style goal. This is where not many can do that. Only Leon Tressador can do that. Pass, shoot the puck on the back of Bronsois and go back in the net. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the goal of the NHL Playoff 2023. Leon Tressador score is 9 goal, and 7 game. And honestly, and now Vegas coming again, shoot the puck, miss the net to respond. Have 2 seconds to go at the end. We have an Edmonton Oilers hurt Bouchard. This is not good news for the Edmonton Oilers. Bouchard look like shaky right now. We're going to see what's happening and go back over there. But this is a huge goal by the Edmonton Oilers at the end of this period. I don't know your comment. I can wait to hear your comments, guys. We have 5 goals at the beginning of this game between both teams. And that's what we got tonight. And the Vegas, first of all, the Edmonton Oilers strike the first team tonight on the first goal of the game. Tressador, power play goal, 3:56, assisted by McDavid Bouchard, right? A little bit, 40 seconds later, Barbashev, second of the playoff, assisted by Nicolas Roy. Then we have 9:54, Amadio, second of the playoff, assisted by Carlson Whitecloud. Then at 18:23, Max Stone, 4 of the playoff power play goal, assisted by Smith and Pietrangelo. And then finally, at the end of the period, Tressador, 9 goals of the playoff, a second goal of the night at 19:50, 10 seconds remaining of the period, assisted by Eamon and Ekholm. That gives us like the resume of this first period. Both teams have 100%. Both teams a strike for the goal on the power play. And then we have 8 shots by the Oilers, 14 by the Edmonton Oilers, by the Vegas Golden Knights. And after 20 minutes, guys, it's at the T-Mobile Arena, downtown Vegas. It's 3-2 Vegas for over the Edmonton Oilers. We want to give you a little bit update of all the stuff you need to know for that. And then we'll be back with all that, talking about a little bit what's going on. 22 hit, guys, by the Edmonton versus only 8 by Vegas Golden Knights. It surprised me, this one. And then we got that one there. Let's see what happened in the chat. And Luc Lafortune, Leon, agree, Steve. Probably second best leg in the world. Best beast move at Trestle in our tap, but others will come back to much firepower. To be yeah, that one will be helping Willie Snyder. Willie Snyder in the house tonight. Willie, hopefully you're doing well. Glad to having you aboard to stop by tonight. What a go now, A Key. You're upset about this goal, others. À la Gretzky, Luc Lafortune. I'm telling you right now, you guys, you're unbelievable. And I go more and more in shot player. Try to score like that this year. Amazing. Leon, if Dressel, the best value contract in the NHL right now. Yeah. And the reason I say yeah, I don't say yes, because yeah, $8 million by the way you play, right? I want to be sure I give you the right answer, guys. Nathan McKinnon, this year, $6.3 million. That's the reason I say yeah. But McKinnon have $6.3 million this year. His new contract start only next year. But great comment for you, my friend, for that question, Mr. And Rabinov back in the house. Jeremy, I called Christian Shaw, knock the door. Welcome back, both of you. Trisha Kachuk, both leading the Connie Smythe. William, I agree with you about that. All on the Trisha and McDavid to both score. Should have took it. And our tap, good evening, friend. Salut, coach. Senska est de retour avec nous ce soir. The guest 3, Léon 2. La personne. Groove the Ghoul from England is in the house. Late for you, my friend. Maybe wake up. Who knows? Grooves, welcome back. Hopefully doing well. We wish the best prayer and thought to Grooves for his health. A little bit like Ross Stubbington and Roger DANY. Some of them struggle a bit, but we wish the best. There's one shot on the net at the first period tonight, William. Then 25, but who care? Here we go. That's what I'm talking about. When you love the game, you're passionate about the game. Who care about the time? We only care about what's going on around us. And there you go. That's conclude, guys. The first period between both teams. We're going to go intermission. This is game number 4 of the round number 2. Yesterday, the Toronto Maple Leafs lost last night. Toronto Maple Leafs again, the Florida Panthers. So what a great performance of the Florida Panthers again. And then you have the Kraken. I don't know the recipes. Only I know the recipes works, but I don't know the recipes of the Kraken. I don't think so, Dallas. That's what I'm looking for. Like game number 1, you always looking. I think Toronto can play better. Can Florida can play better? I'm not sure. Kraken, can they play better? But Dallas can play better. Oettinger struggled first period. The game tonight, the Devils, can they play better? I think so. Can Carolina play better? I'm not sure. Now tonight, game number 4. So when you go game number 1, I understand you cheer for your team, but I never go like excited because the team win. I'm always said, wait a minute, let's see what they have to do, what they can how they can respond, everything like that. Yes, a series like Tampa Bay Lightning, Toronto, Tampa should maybe win the series, at least go 7 games. They was unlucky. It's happened sometimes. But I think for me, Toronto can come back really stronger, better. The Dallas Star, for me, this should win this series. If they continue to play, like they need to be more physical, they need help from the bottom 6, and they need, of course, a better performance of Danger. But you have to give credit again for Florida Panthers, the Kraken, and the Carolina Hurricane. 3 teams right now on that series. More people think they're going to be eliminated. But we'll see. I say that every night. Grows the butt. Earth the next morning. I agree with you about this. Look good, but nowhere near. I'm on the point without Leon. I hate Dallas. Groves said it. Go Kraken. Good Steve. I wonder how good McDavid would be without Leon. Go others go. Look. Yeah, it's a combination. All the, you know what I mean? Like, how I said that. I tried to give you the best answer for that one of there. Is two players can produce without them, without each other. They are super elite players, and but they played friendly, right? They played friendly. Like the one timer Leon Trossolo is really amazing. The pass of Leon Trossolo is amazing. But Connor McDavid is fast. His speed is amazing. I think his stick angling a little bit better at Leon Trossolo. I don't consider him as one timer. It's just the McDavid. He can score in many ways. Like again, they are almost similar at the end of the night. The Bruins versus Ranger is on the tomorrow tea time at 10 o'clock. Here we go. About that, at 10 o'clock, sound right, Pierre Martin. CJ, would you give McCall % for Trossolo? No. And Rabinoff. If you're asking me that question to me, 10:38 here for Luc Lafortune. But if the lunch is ready, it's all good. The current recipe is no elite players. I'm sorry, Pierre. So they can all chip in and scoring and defending. But that's what I would take to get him exactly, Steve, because McCarr is a unique hockey player in NHL as a defenseman, right? And then you score, you gave a 50 goal, and no. But it's not a bad idea, it's not a bad idea. Talk about this and Rabinoff. Whenever happening to goalies hugging the poles, many players are trying to score just like Johnson did there. Yeah, about that in our tap, he tried to take advantage of that. It's like a player during the practice. I see many times in NHL, like if you go to practice in the morning in NHL, uh, before and after the practice, this is the best time. Uh, when I was in Colorado, I've been to a Pepsi Center so many times at the rink and the Arapaho at the family center place. And then with the Florida Panthers, I went to the Ice Den Arena. The Panther was easier because Panther had nobody. Like, you go to Panthers practice, guys, you have nobody. Like 5 people, and most of the morning, well, the GM Dale Talon, he was Dale Talon was sit beside me, like almost every morning. Dale Talon, he would pop up here, he would tell me hi, and he would ask me, like he saw me many times. So I was there because Yager, he was fascinated. He was really fascinated to watching Yager. The practice will start usually 9:45. 9:20, the goalie go on the ice, and then you have some players skating and then shooting with the goalies, or the player with the red jersey or something like that. But Yager, the ice was fresh about 8:45, and then boom, Yager pop up on the ice, and he was wearing his lower body equipment, right, the pants and shit guard, but he was wearing a warm-up jacket at the top. He was skating. Like, just skating. That's it. No hockey stick, just skating. And every time I was there, like 3 times, 4 times per week, and he would say, the player would tell me hi through the glass, because they said, and the people asking me, a lot of people ask, who are you? Every time. And I was just scanning there to learn about the practice for NHL from the coach and everything like that. And But before the practice start, you have some players coming there. They're going to try to practice their shot or skating, their edges, and power skating. And then after the practice guys about 30 minutes. It's so easy to practice. At least they work on something specific, right? And if not, they will do the routine, right? The breakout, like dumping the puck, D, reverse, or they will shifting the center, double swing. It's right, and then you would do the same drill almost every single day. So that's about 30 minutes, and after that, they will maybe go to the next ring. Beside, you have three sheet the ring, three sheet the ice and the ice. Then now they will go practice the power play. So that they would take maybe unit number one, unit number two, makes sense. That the rest of the player would stay on the sheet where I was, and they would practice their shot. And many times they would try to go over the right shoulder or the left shoulder of the goalies from about 10 feet from the net. They was targeting to ball down all the time, ball down, ball down. That was doing this, the accuracy, the really. So that's what I learned a lot in my time. Um, because I was watching practice all the time. It's funny. I never met players. I never go around to ask autograph or talking with players. That no, I was sit behind the glass. They have a kind of warm place, and I was sit there. There are many reporter, TV, radio was there. Randy Muller was always beside around me. That's where I met Greg Minervini. Yeah, so those kind of lower popularity hockey, like you cannot do this in Montreal, but you can do this in Nashville. You can do this in Panthers. You can do this in Tampa. You can do this where the hockey is not too much popular. People don't go at those kind of practices. And yeah, that's a good time. I really like it. Sorry about that. I'm behind about this. I have New Jersey, the New Jersey tonight. Oh, well, game two would be much different. Real deal. Kaden Jenkins is in the house. Welcome back, Kaden. Just moving to problem to you to that move. Coach, do we see Vanishek next game? This is a great question. Schmidt carry on you there. Now, do you think Schmidt was the reason of why they gave 3 goals? I don't think so. I think the third goal, like the defenseman lost his helmet, everything like that. I think Lindy Ruff used this as the more like a shaky the team, and yeah, it's because we don't have all the in right. We're not inside of the room, and we don't know the what they talk about this or anything like that. Um, for me, my feeling as a coach, I was the Devils. I'll go back with Schmidt. Then, if they lose again, I will now back home with Vanecek. Um, whatever you talk to for the kids, right? That's not your fault. That you want to do this, and then wait when your son will be come back very soon. I feel you're going to lose more the kid. I think you're better to go back with the kids. It's not like one specific player, but I think for the group together, because the way he played and the way the Devils go through that series because of the Schmidt performance. So for me, I think tonight was just try to shaking the team and try the spy plug, and I would go back with Schmidt. But great question, and I thought that's my feeling. I could be wrong here because I don't have everything. I think so. I have only one shot. Yes, Pierre Martins, that's for it. As an old goalie, I'm pleased to announce that a butterfly is dead. God scoring is goals, everything going to high now. Goals very confirmed. I'm in the American Hockey City, Springfield. Falcon, I believe. Is it Springfield Falcon again? I used to see Eddie Shore at the game often. I remember old fashioning it check Ip checker Eddie Shore. That was crazy. And I thought usually top 4 in the shot in the NHL. I think Robinson and Badvin were Ip checker artist Dennis. Yeah, I'm sorry about this. What about Don't Worry, Ari? That's for sure. Not sure. The match us with Carolina. What about Mr. Inatap, Kaden? Check was the best. Check love them. Look, 6 goals, 2 assists for Rantanen, the Kraken series. What a great performance. Rantanen, guys, one of the underrated players in the NHL in my eyes. The greatest open eyes check was Brent Glennie. Jeremy Alla, I think usually Timo is going to make a run in game number 2. I wish the best. Ray Bourque, Steve G. Schmidt, 3 on 10 shot at first. Have been the best goalie in the first round. Glennie was well better. Bourque, no, is Kasparetis, Luc Lafortune. That you are the legend. Sorry for the spelling. That no problem. We understand you. Look, an inflammation of the Casper. Anderson is one with LT. Smart move to not rush him back until the play of John-Luc Caparisis. He live in Florida, guys. He have some kind of business about the real thing. I see him skating. I ref in Florida, and they have a small arena, guys, in Miami downtown. Like, not a great arena, but it's a place they can, the time and anyway. And they have like kind of all the players play NHL. They play 1 time per week, and you have many of them retire, and they play a game 1 time per week. The caliber of hockey is pretty good. Of course, it's not all the NHL, but high players play there. Here we go, guys. Second period going to restart already. Jeez, I was going to take a break. You guys let me talking too much, but I love it. I love it. Long day here at I need to take a nap afternoon. I need to recover. If I want to go out tonight, she's asking me to get some more cheese tonight. Marco Larabi is in the house. Welcome back, Marco. Thanks to be with the Hockey News Live Show. Our is absolute God right now. I remember about right here, checking his guide, 365 this guy. Maybe so far. Never team fan energy as well. Influence the player, gave them energy, but it will go to decisions. We'll see about that one over there. Everybody, Mikko Rantanen, John, yeah, absolutely about that one over there. The second period restart, guys. Big goal at the end of this, at the first period by the really bad play by Hemon. Trussell saves situation, pass the puck now to McDavid. Medea taking out by Trussell, pass the behind to Bouchard. Bouchard could not capitalize on 1-timer. Remember, guys, before the goal, the peaky for the Edmonton before the Vegas score by Max Stone, Trussell play an amazing, great play on the pass to McLeod, and McLeod missed the 1-timer. If not, they tie the game. Anyhow, back to the game now, back to Ekholm. Tompé by behind the net. Set up now, opposite corner. Recovered by Kane, I believe. Pass the puck to McDavid. Pass the puck in the back door, a little bit too far. Intercept by Vegas, attacking that at 3 versus 2. For the Vegas, kick out the puck, shoot the puck around Skinner, turn the puck, turn around, and now it's Oilers attacking at 3 versus 2. McDavid bring the puck around to Theodore, lose the puck, have not played very well. It was INH. By the way, you see the play, guys, the 3 versus 2 Edmonton Oilers? We want you to have an entrance on the offensive side from the middle. You can see the player for the Oilers, he was stuck to the wall. And that's not what we want as a coach, as a player. Look about this. We always want the player coming from between the dots in the middle, because you can kick out the puck after that, right? And that's what you're looking for. But just give you an idea about, learn about fun things in hockey. A little disappointed, but Gérard play in the series, Willie. Go Phoenix, go, Pierre Martin. Bonne nuit, Nico. Bonsoir, Nicolas. Donne-nous des nouvelles demain soir avec toutes les choses qui arrivent. Crazy Oilers are targeting a stone back. Good argument for the team try and hide injury as much as possible. You're absolutely right about this, and Darko. Cheers, Willie. Thanks so much, everybody. Go back now by Vegas, go tonight. Bring by Blanche, shoot the puck. Black shot by the Oilers. Go back to the side. Nurse kick out the puck. And then intercept by the Vegas to the wall. Battle now for 4 players. Try puck around by Kane. Kane pass the puck behind to Nurse. Go back by Jack Eichel. Eichel ran the puck on the board to Evan Kane. Kane pass the puck now to Jack Eichel. Eichel now on the left side. Scanner shoot the puck. By Smith, the puck bouncing back in front of the net. It could be Marchessault or Barbachev. I apologize. I cannot see the number. The number of Vegas are not great for an old man like me. Anyhow, and the back. I like the number, white number on the arm, but not on the back. Really strange. Anyhow, those jerseys are not very good anyway. Like a kind of mustard, whatever they call it. Go behind the right side, intercept by Skinner. Par de Vegas, contrôle le puck, try puck around, intercept again by Amadio. Pass the puck blind by Theodore. Theodore shoot the puck, black shot in front of the net. Puck tip and go back on the left side. And all about Vegas right now. Nobody in the back door looking behind the net. Pass the puck to all the way back to McNabb. Dead penalty for Edmonton Oilers. Finally, going to hear the whistle. We're going to reset now. And Bukestad got a 2-minute penalty. Vegas going to capitalize for the second time of the night. They did it during the first opportunity they got. And that's what we got right there. During the time, the Vegas guy for the last 1 minute control the puck, they have 0 shot on the net. Surprisingly. Don't know what's going on. It's hot this morning here. Coach is on fire. Are you on fire? Like we discussed, they need to move Girard, free some money for the center, for the sound of the Edmonton would die up than they skate. With possible CG, Kaden, and LUCIANO we sit long time to see. Coach, Vegas are looking good so far, but it's only game 1, coach. Yeah, well said, Dan. They're looking great for sure. Stone is very PV on the Vegas team, is targeting for sure. I never see you here, Kaden. Kaden been here before LUCIANO, long time ago. Kaden. Long time ago. Shoot the puck now, a black shot by the defenseman and funny net, and then the Oilers is going to dump in the puck all the way back. Sebastian number 2 is in the house. That's David. That's Dodge. Go back. What great would you give Girard this year? Rick Bengal back in the house. Welcome back, Rick. Hopefully doing well. Rick always bring us some kind of knowledge about hockey. Go back now on the right side. Scanner battle with 5 players right away. Eichel, Stephenson right there. And Edmonton going to find a way to get a puck down, pin a puck on the right side of the ball swat with 1 minute and 17 seconds to go. Got it, get in. Eichel McDavid not getting a lot of the hype from media. Eichel, we for sure want to outperform him. Great point, Marco. Avec the track. Go back now by Pelin intercept by Edmonton. Go get out of zone. McDavid pass the puck now to Kane. 2-1 for Edmonton. Pass the McDavid to the puck. Black shot by Brossois. Or maybe McDavid missed the net barely. But what a great play by between Kane and McDavid. Fancy meeting and top here. Want to send Girard to Montreal? No, thanks. No, I don't think so. Go back behind the net. Set up now by the Edmonton Oilers. Then go Oilers come in by Vegas on the right side. Fire puck. Black shot by Skinner who missed the net. Go bounce the back by Fragile. Fragile attacking on front of the bench of Vegas coming out. Hold the puck a little bit longer. Dump the puck. And the power play of Vegas is over. Evan Strain at 15 minutes to go remaining on the second period. 3-2 Vegas. Go back now by Vegas. Hold the puck on the right left side. Skinner chasing out. Vegas find a way to get a puck by Nicolas Roy. Nick Roy, recovery behind the net of the Broberg. Go back in the right corner again. Chased by Vegas. When the puck on the ball, Vegas hold the puck a little bit more. Control the puck, bring the puck in front of the net. Back to White Cloud. White Cloud behind the net. Lost his edge. Battle behind Skinner. We have 4 players all the way back over there. Finally, still by the CC, I believe. But pressure again by Vegas go tonight. Attacking now. Go back on the right side. Skinner turn around. Recovered by Stephenson. Carrier. Apologize. Go back now. Battle with Butstad. With CC. Butstad got out the penalty box. Go back for Vegas. But Colsar. The 4 line for the Vegas with the pressure and the big size, contrôle le puck behind the net, chasing now by the Oilers, try to get back at zone, Patterson, intercept now by White Cloud. White Cloud's coming out. White Cloud in front net, fire puck between CC, block shot in front of the net, recovered by Vegas. Now the Oilers try to find a way to get a puck outside zone by Brober. Intercept again by Vegas, go line, pass the puck to the wall. Vegas keep control the puck. The player of the Oilers are fatigued. Go back now, get out of the zone, and go to recovery at the red line, turn around by Vegas, go line. Nobody can shout for the Oilers, and the puck dumping back at the left side of Skinner. And then the puck bounces all the way out of the zone, recovery. Finally, we have one player, two players for the Oilers, get out of the zone. Get out on the bench. Cobain on the right side. Breakaway by Vegas. Coming on the right side. Skinner make a big save with a glove. So Skinner rob the Vegas Golden Knight. Marchessault with an amazing save with the glove. Wow. Skinner with a save finally. With trade to add the Johnson. About that. How did you like the Netherlander skating away from net? Strangest thing I never saw. Well, Vegas is very solid players, Sensiga. Who said Skinner look shaky about that. Fred Kessel said a healthy scratch, William McCarrick. Yes, it is. That was crazy. Rick and my wife was watching and was like, what the hell is that guy doing? Very safe by Skinner. Yeah, I'm sorry about this. TV timeout, guys. Not going nowhere. The mentor said the same thing, Rick. The woman knows hockey. Love it. My cat said the same thing, too, in a tap. And the cheese was pretty good. TV timeout. My opponent keep Girard. We cannot lose two defensemen with Johnson going. Save. Go back by Vegas. No, oh no, it's a replay of the first period. Let's go, Marco. So we have a day off, guys. We're going to bring Marco, but don't forget Sunday night, guys. Usually Sunday morning at brunch. Your Sunday rendezvous with Marco. Maybe in our tab this. We do a special edition for the playoff for the Sunday morning. We talk a little bit about Montreal Canadiens, but then after that, we talk more about the playoff. So join us live every Sunday morning at 11 o'clock. Go behind the net, set up Edmonton Oilers, contrôlé par McLeod, prenez pas les blancs, set up Eglam, shoot the puck, block shot, go back to the right side. Another shot by Bouchard, saved by Bronswell, recovered by the Oilers behind the net, set by McDavid. Right on the left side. On the left side, Bronswell attacking now. The Vegas try to go back, intercept by Bouchard, bring puck to the side to Kane. Kane ran the puck around, intercept by Pierre Jadot, pass the puck to the board. Stone, I believe, don't play the puck, and possibly a nice scene. It would be the call with 12:43 to go remaining. She's cut for buying shoes, a baseball cap for girlfriend at the night market. Yeah. Held bell by ACDC, great song. This Monday evening draft at 8 o'clock p.m. Brentford was the most shaky goalie ever and still. If someone talk about the goal of Steve Smith yesterday, I don't know why, but Hamilton does recovery puck, they lose the puck right away. Great play by the Vegas. So go back to Berengelo. Go back around and now attacking by the Vegas. Don't play the puck on the left side of Skinner, chasing the puck around. Desharnais. I call him Desharnais. Go back now, pass the puck, attaquer now the right side by McLeod. Sur le puck, Bonsoir, make a save, recovery by McLeod again. Pass the puck du blind, set up now by Oilers, back Didi, set up by Nurse, sur le puck, front net, Bonsoir, make a save, no rebound, and front of the Nurse. Barrasso also, wow, Tommy Barrasso. Pass a couple of years. Guys, the game is a game of mindset. Remember this all the time. It's a game of mindset. Nylander lost his job, right? He lost his job because of Randall Riley. So Nylander is unhappy. Does not play on the first power play unit, right? Now we have penalty called for the Oilers, I believe. Still believe he has been unfairly traité à Toronto. Juste mon opinion, Luciano. Cause j'aime pas des harnais. Non. Hyman got a 2 minute power play again for Vegas. 8 minutes. Some pretty fair to me. Oh, yeah. I think the elbow was there. We want to protect the players. Like, third power play. And that's what we got right there. 2 minutes for Hyman. Face off now on the right side of Skinner. Watch some work highlight. You see why he was the king of the hip check. A great fit of the Capitals. Go back now. Power play by Jack Eichel contre le puck. C'est comme the red line qui contrôle le puck now. All the way back on that side. Bring the back door. The Vegas bring pas du blind. Set up by Pelangelo. Now hold the puck a little bit longer. Pass the puck to the wall. Recovered by Jack Eichel. Now back again to Pelangelo. Fire puck. Black shot by Skinner. No rebound in front of the net. And go to reset now on the left side of Skinner. After that shot, the Vegas Vegas scored 1 goal and 2 attempts first. Until they get that one. Good point, coach, on another power play. Yeah. Guys, it's so fragile, a mindset hockey player. And for me, you've been there for many years and then you get out. That's the trend for me. That's why he's not the same level for this year. Now, he still have play on the top 6. I understand that. But like Marco said, you don't want to go in front of the net. Like the body language, right? Again, I will give you an example. Mike Hoffman. Mike Hoffman never been the same player with Montreal because he's not used to play that kind of style the Montreal play and then got minute and they don't get the time they got before in the past. So all put together. It's just you always be careful. Wow, a big collision get between Vegas and Edmonton Oilers. Anyhow, Vegas hold the puck now. Don't play puck right side of Skinner. 45 seconds at the penalty. Recovered by Edmonton Oilers. Battle now on the right side of Skinner. Recovered by Vegas. Fire puck. Black shot belly. Go back on the left side. Recovered by Stone. Stone to the wall. Bring the puck blind. Set up now by Predangelo. Skating down. 30 seconds to go. Drive the puck back again for Marchessault. Pass the puck around. The puck go outside zone. Still saved by Jack Eichel. Recovered by Kane. Possibility penalty all the way back over there. We have 2 penalties right away, tripping, and then we have cross-checking, and that's what we got there. So both of them going to get a penalty box, Evan Kane and Jack Eichel, and it's rare happening, but it's happening right away for that. Oh, what a big collision between McLeod. You never see the guys, and McLeod was shaky about that. It looked like my teeth. Now we stick cross-checking by Kane, then we have a whoa, I think Kane, he fought by himself. No? Why is not Campbell play is his hurt. Si je joins us le jeu premier, you sing a song to keep her entertaining. Ouais, I won't have to watch anymore. Barney, out with my daughter. Je ne sais pas pourquoi les remparts vont balayer les Olympiques, Nicolas. C'est arrivé. Vinny James, welcome back. Captain Kirk is back again. Oh my God, it's all the back at the top. The same for Monty defense. Why is not Campbell? Here you go. Book better to Blake. Go back now. Power play for 17 seconds. Go back, skating par Vegas. Go back to the side par Marchesso at the red line. Kick contre le puck. Shoot the puck at the right side of the Skinner. Recovery par Vegas. Shoot the puck. Miss the net. Behind the net. Recovery by Oilers. Pass the puck neutral zone. All back from the bench. Recovery by McNabb. After 5 goals, guys, for the first period. Now we have 0 goals for the first half. We just crossed the half of the game between both teams. Like Marco said, every night when he looked, Marco, he looked at the watch. He said, no overtime, please. No overtime. I need to go to bed. John, I would say they are tied. Blake was an offensive. I'll never forget the pass from Fopa Wally. Skinner sitting in. Takes some off for all the light we got tonight. Kane has to pick it up. I would like to go to the puck now. Skinner making a save. No rebound in front of the Roddy Smith or Nicolas Roy. I know TV tunnel. Don't go nowhere, guys. We'll be back very shortly. Good update. Forsberg, would he talk about the pass for Blake? Book Blake, guys. I know some of you may be happy about that. I will go with Ray Book, in my opinion. I think Ray Book was the one controlled the game completely. The way he played, it was everything offensive, defensive. He was just in the game was under his control. Most of the game, in my opinion. But Rod Blake was an excellent, great defenseman, of course. Great, oriented offensive player too. But, in my opinion, if you ask me, who do you prefer? Or what do you think is a little bit better? I would go with Ray Book. And you said to me, no, it's Rod Blake. I would say, you know what? You're right too. But for me, the prototype player I would take first on my team, I would be Ray Book. Just elegant on the ice. The guys can play hockey with passion, and he wears that bees in front of the logo, exactly what the Boston Bruins is on the culture. And that's what Patrick Bergeron learned and by watching Ray Book. And you just scored at the the first 2 seconds of the overtime anyway. Right, Captain Cook Book was just solid in defense, barely any goal when he was on the ice. Steve G. Again, everybody get that one over there. Remote Book the same. Yeah, hockey booty ball of fame. Denis Potvin was another one. I agree with you about that. Marco, you way off tune. Go back now on the left side. Recovery by the Oilers. Go back by Ekholm. Pass the point for the bench of the Vegas. Recovery by Vegas. Don't play puck now. Attacking. Almost a breakaway. Hold the point. Back door. Fire puck. Black shot by Ekholm. Great play by the Vegas Golden Knight. Bouchard with Ekholm around the board. Don't play pinch by the Pietrangelo. Return puck behind the net. Set up now by the Vegas on the right side of the Skinner. Someone asking me Bronsois versus Montembeault. Not much difference, honestly, guys. Skinner recovery puck, by the way. Look, I think it was the question. It is my best answer I can tell you about Bronsois Montembeault. Bronsois a little bit more experience in NHL, right? He'd been backup number 2 behind Alebach, everything like that. And look what he's showing now with Vegas Golden Knight. Montembeault is getting there. right? Montembeau is getting there. I not said is Bonsoir is so much better. I just said Montembeau don't have enough experience yet to show exactly what Bonsoir, but my eyes at some point is going to be better. But it's just time the experience for me. Great question, Barry. About that, I agree with you, coach. Look at the game play. I take Lindstrom over Brook. Yes. Now we talk about thing. I was just compare Blake with him. Lindstrom et Brook almost same area. Robinson c'est la deuxième étoile in la tape. I'm always. Lindstrom was again talk about the word professional. Every generation hockey player and for each team, they left their marks, they left their print, right? The Steve Eiserman time, right? And then after that, those people like Lindstrom leave the time, but the young players coming after that, they follow and they learn from them. The Pat Tatchuk, and then the Zetterberg, and I can go all the way like that over there. But Lindstrom, guys, what, 7 trophy? A Norris, dominate NHL completely, and he was one of the smartest hockey players I ever seen in hockey. And for me, his position of his body, I see a lot of video about him. His position of his body, the way he put his stick in front of him, how he read the play and spit the play was amazing. That's what we learn with one thing with Lindstrom learn and teach people in hockey to change. It's like if you play on the PK, right? You follow, you cover the guy to the wall and you follow the guy to the D, and you ask the player to moving left and right, right, and diagonal, everything like that. Most of the player will cross over to make a push, right? So they will do the stride, and then the second will be an other crossover to get that momentum to go from fast they can. Lindstrom never do that. Lindstrom was pushing one skate to other skate. It was amazing. So he was just pushing one skate, and they were pushing after that for the next skate. That will that teach a lot of coaches around the world about that cover on the PK. We try to eliminate the player don't cross over, but more pushing. Why? Because when you do a pushing like Lindstrom, like one push on the diagonal example, you keep your stick and your body face to the puck and to the players. When you cross over, now your body turn, your hip turn, and your shoulder turn. You almost turn your degrees of the face to the play. That's little details for that make a big difference, because it's all about 0.5 second, right? 0.5 second, 0.2 second, 0.1 second max. And that's little change, teaching the kid, teaching the player to understand. And that came from Nicholas Lindstrom, like long time ago, about the details of the game. Go back now and find it at the net of the icing for the Vegas Golden Knight. Sorry about that. Lost the control here. I bring Book to Colorado for the cup run and winning. It was on the best moment in initial history. Sakic and the Book at the trophy right there was rolling. Yeah, it's happening with Dave Andrechuk, if I can recall it too, right? I to learn how to play a defense. I will show it link some video. That's why I have a great team. Always easier. Remember, I was playing hockey with my nephew, and the skill they are learning to make a space and get a good shot on the net off blew my mind at the tree. You want to learn about the one thing, guys? I'm coming with the video. It's coming very soon. I just don't have time. I have time. I just don't have time. But I'm coming, guys, with Connor Bedard. Connor Bedard, guys. Why make Connor Bedard better or different? Because his shot. Connor Bedard, his mechanic of his shot, no one can do it. Like, his mechanic of the shot is better to Matthews, to McDavid. Is unbelievable, and that's the reason he's going to score goal in NHL. His mechanic of off ice or off leg, and the way he bring this with his release, weight, is unbelievable. I need to do that video. Everything is set up now. I just need to complete the video to show this. Um, really, it's about the one of the goal he did this year in it's the only time he play. Take away Booker from Bruins and take away Langston from Detroit. Not the same effect. Go back to Edmonton on the back door. McDavid, turn around. 6 minutes to go remaining on the second period. Guys, great conversation. That's what we do at late night. We can talk about some things. We'll have to talk about referee doing a terrible job at Sébastien. Pay with McDavid all over the USA coming up, Steve G. Go back now in neutral zone. Set up Edmonton, passing park, recovery. A long stretch pass now on the right side of Bonsoir. Attacking now. Is it Yamamoto? No, it's Hyman. I'm not sure. Anyhow, Vegas going to get out of the zone. Vegas can close the game, by the way. They can don't give any space for Edmonton Oilers on the second period. Go back around. 13 shot, guys, only from the Edmonton Oilers almost at the end of the second period. Go back now. D to D. Back to Vegas. Attacking now by Nurse and not Dressalo. Sorry about that. Hold the puck. Shoot the puck. Block shot by the defenseman of Vegas. Recovery by Nicolas Roy. And Nick Roy pass the point in the zone. Is set by Bouchard. Bouchard go back in front of Skinner, waiting for the setup, the breakaway. Skinner's coming out, pass around upon the net. And we have a call there for O'Kane. And now the Edmonton Oilers are going to be on the power play for the, again, Vegas, some kind of pushing. Go back around and go back up in the box. And that's what we got. Second power play for Edmonton. We know they capitalized for the only one they got tonight. 21 shots versus 13. That's what we got so far. 38 versus 15. I'll give you a little bit update about the stat. So 8 and 5, 6. Shot 8, 9. Did you see the number for Jäger and at the second power play? Second power play goal after Bedard. Wonder if he's moved back up to top 15, 10. His edging there, Marco, is about, for me, it was between 15 to 20. But it could be slightly 14, but he has so many good players at that area. I think could give to Jäger. For me, Jäger is a top 9, a bubble player between second and third. But, yeah. He's at that area for the pick number 17 in Montreal. Get this. I would say before, I will say again, double shift for your players, double shift your star players. Here comes all those power play, Pierre Martin, Marco Labbé. You are going back to Jäger now. I think soon. Robinson was a game breaker. Larry Robinson. Nobody deserved the cup at Morka Burka, and he was not going to get it with the Boston. Glad we won it for him. No, never too early. Yeah. You know, some codes will go rolling is 4 line. One, Sébastien, le look, it never give up or never surrender. No, Sébastien, what the look, he tried to tell you sometime, you have to wait at the game. It's a bit too early for right now. Like, you don't double your best player right there, right away at that moment of the series and that beginning of this game. Go back now, Babouchard, pass the puck now to RNH, gave a puck to Vegas. Vegas coming back now. Vegas don't play puck on Skinner. Skinner passed the puck to Bouchard. Gave to Tressado attacking now. Hold the puck a little bit longer. Tressado attacking, going around. Try to get back around. Bring puck back. Tressado is looking for a third goal. A hat trick. Go back around the board. Back again to Bouchard. Bouchard walks to the blue line. Pass to McDavid on the right side. Back to Bouchard. Very bad pass to McDavid to Bouchard. That's something, remember, like Marchand did it during the power play. That's something others have to apply some kind of urgency right now. McDavid try to get it around 4+. Stick and get puck, bring puck to blind. Stop at Tressado. Tressado walk the blind. Pass the puck now to RNH. Return the puck to Bouchard. Back to Bouchard again. Go back now. Looking now. Bouchard checking. Try the puck back to McDavid. attacking now on the right side. McDavid hold the puck. Monk throwing around, stick angling, and Vegas guy find a way to get the puck back. 1 minute to go. And Torresado did not touch the puck too much on that one. Get back to Bouchard. Bouchard hold the puck now. Pass the puck to Torresado, I believe. It turn around. It gave up to Ayman. Ayman attacking on the left side. Ayman protect the puck in front of Braden Jalo. Turn around. Cut back. Return the puck to Bouchard. Bouchard walk the line again. Back to Bouchard to McDavid. On the right side. Back to Bouchard. Bouchard looking now. You can see Vegas protect the one-timer of Torresado. Go back to McDavid. You can see that the Vegas play a losange. Check, they play a 1-2-1 on the power play. That's rare. But that's what the Vegas does. They don't play the box. Look, Vegas guys. 1-2-1. So cute to watching that one over there. Go back on the other side. Show the puck. Black shot. Go back to McDavid. Crossover backward. Pass the puck that side. Show the puck. Black shot by the glove by Bronsois. But you can see, guys, that the Vegas play a losange, or they play a diamond, if you want to call it, or honestly, hockey is called a 1-2-1 and PK, not play the boxer. Why? They don't want to use they want to be sure the flanker don't shoot the puck on the one-timer. So they put some kind of situation like that. To beat that, now the oilers have to go lower from the dot down to the goal line. You want to change in the 1-2-1, right? So you don't want to have the flanker at the top circle. You want to bring the flanker low behind the dots to not modify that the 1-2-1 to become maybe a 1-3-1. But that's what you get. Now you do that. After that, now you bring the puck high to the defenseman. You can get like a one-timer shot from the high, and then you get rebound in front of that. That's something you can check. If I was the coach, go back now by the Vegas, hold the puck, Evans throwing out. That's going to make a save. No rebound. Is going to reset now on the right side of the Skinner. C'est-à-dire, still the same cup of champs. About it, McDavid shut down on the power play. McDavid shut down. You have a red the first time the channel. Good one at those storyline, and this should be the shutdown of the other point. The greatest and a sorry game will tell. Yeah, that's don't if you think about this, that's what the strength are to win those games, right? They can score like crazy on power play. Go back now on the right side of the Skinner. The Nurse trying to puck. Intercept blind. 2:41 to go remaining, guys, on this period. Still 3-2. No goals on the second period. Shoot the puck. Skinner make another save. Everybody try to get a puck, and Marchessault push each other. And with the Nurse and Marchessault, and then we have CC. Just have to say, look, you have great one-liner. And it was on Nikoshkin. But what happened with Nikoshkin, guys, the last update we got returning in Russia, the situation was an hotel room, or an apartment, I don't know. An Ukrainian girl was with him, and they have a lot involved with drugs and everything like that. And he was involved like some kind of physicality or something like that, abuse, whatever they call it. And she have some kind of complaining, and police report, and that's what bring him out of the country right away, and doesn't want to have a kind of situation here. So he decided to leave, and then that's what happened about that one. It's just out to set. And I'm get merci Marco. Much better 5 versus 5. CJ maybe a bit, but McKinnon is a step ahead of McDavid. Quicker, better, stick angling, more physical. Go back now around. Don't be behind the net of the Skinner. Go back around to Nurse. Nurse return the puck to DD and set up out. Do you think I was missing Tyson Barry? Anyway, go back now the left side. McLeod drawing the puck to Nurse and loses the puck, recovered by himself, but stopped by Vegas. The puck go back in the zone, turn around, and they're outside. Finally, everybody out. Go DD by Edmonton. 90 by Vegas. 90 seconds to go remaining. Turn around again. Both teams exchange the puck. Go back on the left side. Shoot the puck. Miss the net barely. Go to at the blind. Don't play the puck by the others. But in front of the net. Intercept by Vegas. Now go back to Colsal. Bring the puck now to Roy. While left the puck on the left side of Skinner. Chasing it out by Kulak and Colsal. Kulak hold the puck now with Nicolas Roy and Desharnais. Go back to McLeod. McLeod don't play the puck all the way back. Pass no icing from the linesman. Go to recovery behind by François. Lead the puck to Nicolas Hag. Pass the puck Didi and find Evander Kane. And the Vegas going to dump the puck behind recovery by Desharnais. Both teams extend the puck from the 200 feet. Go back now by Oilers. Play puck outside zone by Kane. Kane pass the puck in the zone. Vegas recovery. Don't play puck but intercept at the blind by the Oilers. Playing puck in front of the bench. Both teams coming out with Oilers. Playing the puck to the right side. McDavid the back end. Bronson make a save. Rebound. And now we back the puck go under the glove with I never clock at that time. I apologize for that one. 29 seconds to go. They are both the best player in the league. Good get header away. Trent Moss Money St. McKinnon more McDavid more explosive, stronger. McDavid better vision. If I was drafting a team for scratch, I maybe pick McKinnon before McDavid. Interesting. Quebec behind the net, set up now by Oilers, prenez pas du blind, holding par home, passe the puck Didi, attaqué now, kick the puck to the wall, Edmonton control the puck, pass the puck now to McDavid, coming to the left side of the ball, stick and again by McDavid, pass the puck back, there you go, shoot the puck, miss the net, weak play by Edmonton, prenez pas one more time, and that will be the end of this period, guys. Here we go, that is the end of the second period. For both teams, 0 goal during the second period, but we have a 7 shot per Edmonton and then 12 per Vegas, total 15 per Vegas, per Edmonton, and 26 by the Vegas Golden Knights. 1 and 2 power play, 1 and 3 for the Vegas, 49 face off Vegas, and 51 for the Edmonton. Black shot 7-12. But both goaltender calm down everything, guys. We're only a goal lead, 1 goal by the Vegas Golden Knights. That's what got the game number 1, guys, between the Oilers and the Vegas Golden Knights. The next game will be in 2 days. We'll be back live to do that game for sure. 6-7 gave away. Thanks so much, everybody, to be a part of the show tonight. Maybe also pick Draisaitl before McDavid. We need a Nikushkin. Atlanta got back next season. Period. Steve G. I just got my most 50 goal shirt in my shop shirt. It will have made a big fun in the series. How about Hoffman, Mario Larrabee? McDavid is such a force to put on the clinic with the puck down low. Who owned the sheave? The Johnson sheave. Hurt to Marco. Come on. Slap shot 1907. I would also pick Matthews over McDavid. Marco, I'm going to pick Draisaitl before McDavid. Come back to Hart, Marco, CG. Marco must be asleep, walking, Pierre Martin. There is a McDavid, and then the rest. With all the respect, each one of you, sometimes like your Draisaitl, or like McKinnon, like McDavid. If I have to start from the scratch, I have to go with Connor McDavid. Connor McDavid, guys, is the best players in NHL since Wayne Gretzky. I understand what Draisaitl does. I understand what McKinnon does. Right? But talk about the best ends, the best end. Talk about the best, fattest player in NHL. Stick angling, cut back, turn around, score, pass the puck, produce point. That's who he is. That's who he is. That's McDavid. In my opinion, I would go with Connor McDavid. Now, when I said that, that's not said Trossard is not good. That's not saying McKinnon is not good. Not at all. That's not saying Austin Matthews is not good. But if you want to have one specific player, you're asking me to start with my franchise, I go Connor McDavid. Period. Period. Talk about one of the top best, maybe. I would go top 10 if you want to, right? Maybe top 5 one day. He's one step over anyone right now in NHL. Right? You can argue with everything. I would say you may be right, but in my opinion, on my eyes, as a GM, as a head coach, I want Connor McDavid before anybody else around. Coach Pierre, drink more water. Yes, I have to. If you are building a winning team, you would pick McDavid before those guys. If you are trying to win a scoring title, sure about that. And I thought I agree 100%. Yes, so far ahead of his peer. That's my gauge to greatness, and like them, already will be give it. Why did you even have to think about that, coach? No, it's because I want to, you know, I want to be sure you on everybody. You know, I don't want to say, oh no, you're not right, or no, it's McDavid. No, I want to be sure you can see different things about that. Winning a championship, winning a Stanley Cup is a part of the resume of a players, but it's not what define a players, in my opinion. Because it's a team concept. It's not like a tennis players. It's not like a golfer, right? It's all that because of the players, right? But when you talk about team, you talk about it just cannot define, in my opinion, players like that. For me, McDavid have the best different skill like no one has in NHL. But you have a lot of great hockey players. But in my opinion, you have one step top notch over like everybody. McDavid play the court right now. I said we'll see what he look like. Got the career all over. McKinnon is a phenomenon too. Again, you're absolutely right, Pierre Martin. And again, I does not downgrade the player McKinnon or Matthews or Tresadol or everything or Kucherov or whatever you want to talk about. We have a conversation. In my opinion, right now, McDavid is the top of the top. Fastest player to reach the most point, most, in NHL, and I can go all the way like that. Unfortunately, people sometimes, not unfortunately, some people thinking you have to win a Stanley Cup to make the resume of the player. And more now, it's worse because you have 32 teams. And the time you have only 6 teams, it was easier. 12 team, and then you go to 16 team, then you go to 18 team, and then 24 team, and then you go 28 team, and then you go to 30 team, and then you go to 31 team, and then you go 32 team. It's harder. I just don't define that one that way. But they prepare to make it fun. And the game, look, McDavid is pretty set. Is Marco throwing a wrench. Some percent for sure McDavid is the best in the world. His stick and glint stopping your best shot. Save how many cup does McDavid have? And I tap wait 2-3 weeks. I don't agree what it is the best player on the planet. I just not choose to build my franchise around him. It choose other guys are available. McDavid's speed is the best. Sidney Crosby was the only other Canadian as good as him. When he don't start, and when you spend millions, we want to cut that. Good night, Aki and William. Bound out to rest for an early rise in the morning. So much fun here. Glad to see our community opinion. So good and respectful. Thanks you, William. We wish you an amazing great night. Thanks to join us tonight again for another Aki. Look, whenever through a range at any discussion, true or false. Good night, William. Here we go. Let's talk about good people. Talk about respect. That's what they are. William McClary is one of them. That's what we got tonight. We're going to wait for the third period. Guys, now I'm going to take a break. I want to take a break, 2 minutes, guys. I'm all, the cheese make me some kind of, I need to go, too much water this morning. I need to recover from last night. Tough night. Don't go nowhere, guys. Let's go. You make my day.
You made my day. You made my day. You made my day. Oh, day. You made my day. You made my day. You made my day. Oh, day. Oh. Princess of mine, what have I done to deserve your royalty? 'Cause when you chose me, a simple man, you just made my day. You made my day. You made my day. Day. You made my day. You made my day. You made my day. I was just another guy. I thought I knew, but I guess love is blind. 'Cause when you chose me, a simple man, you just made my day. You 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 just made my day. You made my day. You made my day. Oh, day. You made my day. You made my day. You made my day. Oh, day. You just made my day. You 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 made my
I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I read the comments and the chat, so I will have to send a text to Marco tomorrow to explain to him about the cheese. Great comments, Steve G. Don John Theater, everything like that. Like I said, not taking anything away from McDavid. He is amazing, but you guys need to watch more McKinnon play. Steve, I could make a joke. Said no, you need to watch him more. Make David to watch play more. No, again, I saw McDavid make McKinnon since he's 16 years old. Great skater, great players, super elite players. Um, he is really unique too. It's just for me overall. I feel like McDavid is a bit over McKinnon a little bit. We talk about the cream of the cream now. We're not, you know what I mean? Like, don't talk about like, oh no, yeah, he's never going to be that player. He's not that player, everything like that, right? Um, we talk about the best of the best, but uh, for me, McDavid is a bit more complete about players. Now, McKinnon, the way he's skating and the way he react, maybe a little bit more fire on his eyes, I would say to you. Um, his explosive first three step of McKinnon is better. The speed of McDavid is better. Both of them stick and gleam very well. Both of them can go left and right, everything like that. But if you think about this, Steve, right? And I could be wrong. I don't think so. McKinnon have 40 goal season until this year at 42, right? Before that, 41 and 19, 18, 19. But last year, 32, 20, 35, 41, 39, 16, 21. He took him about 4 years, 5 years, 4 years, right? 63, 38, 52, 53. Then after that, he got 97, 99, 93, 65, and 48. He got 88 and 65 and 111 and 71. Right? He's right now on his prime of his career at 27. He's going to be 28 next year. Won a Stanley Cup. And again, I don't say McDavid by mile. It's just about preference at the end of the day, Steve. And I really love McKinnon, by the way. Good night. Pierre makes look is the wrench. It's basically the best scorer ever. We're not gonna have done it done. I would say to you, look, he is. If you go about goal average per game, he's a number one. I think it was 0.71. Look, but by statistically, he is. Not think anything. Here we go. Sorry about that. I'm right behind a little bit behind the retainer. Good Baker name the wrench. You guys make me laughing now. It's late. I still don't understand the cheese and Marco left. I'm behind on the chat right now. You don't count the lady boy is the cheese. Adam Apple first. CG. The lady boy, you have one last night. Not really attractive. They are attractive. Usually they are like, well, attractive. Like you're not jumping on them, but they are like, they're not looking bad, right? But last night, one of them was not very good. But it was it was bad cheese. It was bad cheese. Wow. Oh my God, I'm so tired now. Toute une réputation, look, when the coach, and then just send Marco picture, coach. Well, last night I hit 44. Well, first I start with 47, 48, I believe she was. Then the next table, she was, one was 34, 35. She was with a guy, but I have the connection with her in the future. Then the other one was maybe 38. And then my third table, what was the best one? She was 44. Now you're going to laugh at me, but when you met a woman like that, and she have a job and a decent job, and you said, wow, she have a job. She works, and she don't do this like the freelance. She's not a freelance, and she don't do a short time. So it was a good cheese. So we went to eat together. The only thing, my English is not good, but her English is very bad. But her friend, she came with her, so she can speak English, so it's a little bit better. But yeah. Oh my God. Yes, I go back tonight, by the way. Um, okay, McDavid is the best. Is the best. If they offer you a cheese platter in Thailand, just say no, thanks, Pierre Martin. Prise sommeil, Pierre. Prise sommeil. Coach could send me a picture and I will make it a main for Marco. Send Willie. McKinnon is missed with when he came this year. Yeah, yep, so right. Just see that. See, 111 and 71 game, 67 game, I believe. 11 game, 71. Well, 71 game. He missed 11 game, Steve. Yep, so right. Michael Severien. Not that, is all about been there at the night time, coach. Pas j'en dis ça, Marco. Pierre est couché dans son lit et passe des commentaires. Oh, Marco, je m'excuse, c'est un joke. Oilers, d'accord avec Marco. Look, the eyes will be sloppy. About that, the third period just start, guys. That's right, Pierre on profile. Here we go. Go back now. That's a power play for Edmonton, by the way. With that 1:35 to go. Go back now to Bouchard. Pass the puck back to McDavid. Bouchard, shoot puck, a black shot, miss the net barely. Go back now to Tressaler. Return puck to Bouchard. Bouchard walk in the middle. Go back now. Power play number 4 for Edmonton Oilers, I believe. Go back around by McDavid. Control the puck now. Pass the puck to Tressaler. Fire puck. Miss the net. Rebound by Evan Ocean. Evan Vegas going to dump the puck and go back all the way back on defensive zone of the Edmonton Oilers. Zero shot for the Edmonton Oilers. Go back now by McDavid, get the puck around and turn around and go be reset by Edmonton. Mais c'est 3-2 Vegas, by the way. Here we go. Go back now, all the way back behind the goaltender, Skinner. They have a penalty at the end of this period, second period, anyhow, recovery by the Oilers. Don't play puck by Tressaler. Kick out the puck to McDavid. Kick out the puck back. Go back now, blind to Bouchard. Walk to Tressaler to the top circle. Now walk down, back to the wall at the goal line. Set up now by Oilers. Go back to the blind. Fire by Bouchard. Black shot, Brossois. Rebound on the side. Hit the but. Tressaler did it again, I think. And Tressaler not tied the game only. He got a hat trick. And the Oilers are back tied again 3-3. Tressaler got his hat trick on this moment and got his third goal, his 10th goal of the year, guys. And Terranal gave it the trophy. He gave it the trophy. That's all. We don't need trophy anymore. Tressaler guy tied the game 3-3. Unbelievable goal. Again, a rebound after a shot of Bouchard. Bouchard, guys, everybody was wet. He is what he is, right? Bouchard is a great shooter. 3-2 right there. I miss 2 goals for Tressaler, by the way. By the goal set by Hyman and Bouchard. Hyman and Egwin. That we got so far tied the game 18 and McDavid is superior over McGinn because he can break and goal of the goalie by swinging the puck at the most critical moment. Yeah, but again, guys, like you guys, you saw him all the time. He's very close for me. I go back now, Vegas, shoot the puck in front, tip the puck, go back, turn around, go back at the blind, stop Vegas, shoot the puck again, rebound, Skinner. No, he score. Tip in front of the net, and Barbachev score for the Vegas. It go back the lead 4-3. A tip in front of the net. Skinner couldn't do anything about that. And I will say about this for 3 Coach Pierre. Il dit que les Oilers aidaient pour remonter. Joseph, wear the hat on the ice. They don't give a congrats to a hat trick at Vegas. When about my sorry. Others can be like the Star Beverly score 4 and they still lose. Oh yeah, great play by Barbashev, guys. The Vegas Golden Knights score 4-3. We have another game for the Vegas. Come back with Barbashev. Third of the player of White Cloud, Eichel got an assist. 4-3 for the Vegas Golden Knights. Try to get all the update, guys, for you guys. I'm behind. Should have parked by Vegas again. Barbashev. The Vegas attaqué now. Control pas bien le net. Turn around on the left side. Go back to on the wall. Edmonton tombé par une neutral zone. Recovery by the Vegas. Tombé on the left side. Should have parked to stand. Should have shot. Hit a boo! The Vegas Golden Knights goal. Score back-to-back goal. Stevenson by Max Stone. And the Vegas, guys. Wow. Shocking. Now the Edmonton Oilers come back with 2 goals back-to-back to take the lead. Try 2 goals again on this game. Wow. New plus coming on the ice, guys. A bad change by the Edmonton Oilers. And they just let it go. And nobody covered that guy. The one-timer shot. And completely the... Wow. Shocked to see that. Robert Skinner. Almost stopped by Skinner, but not good enough. Wow. Sorry about that, guys, but we have another goal. Stone. Stephenson scored his 5th assist by Stone. Here we go. That's how you got the game, guys. Some people can go to bed. Marco can go to bed now. You don't have no worry about overtime. Almost over. First period got 5 goals. Second period 0 goal. And now we start the third period with already 3 goals. Crazy game. Crazy stat game again. Fifth stood by 61. Wow. Edmonton, the goaltending is absolutely horrible and would be the reason they don't win the cup. Look at Skinner, n'est pas fait le job. That may be the straw. Willie White, his coach said, le but. Matt, don't go ahead of the coach. Quand est-ce que c'est décevant, mon Sébastien? Sébastien, as-tu vu? Willie always $1 to dismantle John. We saw Joseph. Joseph tried to recover from a tough night tonight. Joseph Laham, hopefully doing well. I think your wife put the rope outside. And I won't be sad if the Stars lose. Go back behind the net. Set up now by Vegas Golden Knights. Battle now. 15:34 to go remaining this game. You never know. Maybe. Tosa get 2 more goals to tie the game, coach. Yeah, possible. About that. If you're Edmonton, if a team can score 2 goals more, is Edmonton. Go back now and by the Vegas all the way back on defensive zone. The recovery now, pass the point for the bench. Pushing now by the Vegas. Battle for the puck on the left side. Great play right now by Vegas. Hold the puck on the left side. Marchessault turn around and recovery by Edmonton Oilers. Behind the net by McDavid, I believe. Now McDavid change the direction. Hold the puck a little bit longer. Pass the puck behind in front of Marchessault. Get out now by Bouchard. Bouchard, the red line. CC, apologize. Get hit by Barbashev. Go back around the board. And go set out a big hit by Edmonton. But get blind. Shoot the puck and nurse a black shot for Vegas. Recovery by Vegas. Got out of the zone. Now attacking for the bench. Edmonton. 1 versus 1 versus nurse. Shoot the puck. The black you all the play. Go to reset now. On the left side of the Vegas. Jack Eichel at 2 points, I believe, tonight. All right, the Skinner is tied 3-3 a few minutes ago. Yep, sorry. Where is Campbell? At the right time, Campbell will pop up at the right time, Steve. Great Pierre Martin. Skinner is no Stanley Cup contender. Yeah, possible. J'ai vu 42 mon homme. Quel âge as-tu, Luc? Well, face off now on the left side of the Skinner, recovery by Edmonton. CC don't play by neutral zone, turn around, recovery by Edmonton, and go DDD. Go back by Nurse, hold the puck a little bit longer, to return the puck to Nurse. Nurse now scanning to the blinds, coming to the red line. Nurse control the puck now. Coming offensive zone, no icing. Shoot the puck, miss the net barely. Go back to Hyman behind the net. Recover the puck now by Dressler, bring it back to McDavid. The puck bouncing, tipping, but recovered by Bouchard, the blind, keep the puck in the zone, bring the puck all the way back to McDavid. McDavid bring the puck to the blind, control now, return the puck to McDavid at the right side, but McDavid shoot the puck over Bonsoir, stop right there, so McDavid try to get like Tressalo, go back around the net, Hyman shoot the puck, Bonsoir make a save, recovered by Prenangelo, turn around, and McDavid still the puck, go back to the blind now, back Bouchard back again to Tressalo, to the wall. Vegas very careful, caution, go back, McDavid on backhands. Vegas recover the puck, don't play the puck all the way back. It's going to be all the way for an icing, and it will be the call with 37 to go remaining on this game. Thanks so much, everybody. If you have anybody is here, did not click on the likes yet, please do it. We are about 55. Ken RG is still awake. We don't play a lot of music tonight. Hey, welcome back. May 4th, 2023. Your May 3rd is over, so 24 days or 24 hours pass on your life, and we have to set up the next day in front of you. Look, what time you wake up in the morning? Look, you go to bed late. Look, you make me use trade for Campbell and not using him. Campbell confidence. It wasn't a trade, but it was a UFA. But you absolutely save about. Go back now on the left side of Vegas. Reset now. Battle with Oilers. Bring the puck on the board. Bring the puck all the way back at the blind. Set up by CC. Go DD. Shoot the puck. Tim in front of the net. They missed the tip right there. It was an empty net for the Oilers. Go back now behind the net. Battle now by McNabb. McNabb bring the puck on the board. And bring the puck back. Vegas get out of the zone in front of the bench. Don't put the puck. Hit. And go to recovery by Vegas. By the Skinner. Pass the puck to the D. Go DD. Set up now. And go to get that. Coach is so hyper for the season, man, tonight. 5:30 a.m. That's the time I wake up. But, yeah. 1980. Here we go. C'est plate avoir Skinner de jouer comme cette façon-là. T'as bien raison, Sébastien. Skinner, il en arrache pas mal le soir, là, après, comme tu disais, 3 buts de retour dans la partie. Ben d'accord avec toi pour ça. Malheureusement, ce soir, le Vegas a son meilleur. Go back now on the left side, Edmonton all over. Could actually puck tip in front of net and never reach the goalie. Go back to Vegas, Holden, pass the puck now, try puck outside the zone, intercept now by McDavid. Go back on the left side, and turn around, drawn by Foyjet, pass the puck to Kolak. Kolak bring puck behind the net, set up by Bridgestad, bring puck Foyjet, miss the net completely, go back outside the zone by Broberg, going to reset there. Don't see mal. Go back now on the right side, controlling now by Vegas, hold the puck a little bit more. Reset now to the wall. Go back now to in front, turn over in neutral zone by the Edmonton Oilers in front of the bench. Go back now in front of the Edmonton attaqué by Vegas. Shoot the puck, Skinner make a save, rebound. Go back to El home, bring it back to the left side, attacking possibly 2-1 for Edmonton. Support Tressado score. Is it Tressado? Is it? Yes, it is. Leon Tressado score. It's 5-4. Vegas 5 and Dressado 4. Dressado 11 goal assisted by McDavid at home. Unbelievable, guys. We have to stay awake. We cannot go nowhere, guys. You have to consider talking about this game left and right because the Edmonton are only 1 goal to tie the game. I said no overtime. Possible we get overtime now. Tresadol night after Joe Pavelski last night. This is a 4-goal evening from Tresadol, and that gave the Oilers the thread by 1 goal only right now. Unbelievable, guys. Another point for McDavid and another point for Ekholm. Le but, nice, Joseph Laham. About that, j'ai mis l'âge de quelqu'un de numéro. Yes, oui, c'est pas important l'âge, mon Jérémy. The Leon Oilers. Here we go. Wow. What a great night. You guys stay with me until the end. It's not over yet. Yeah, 4 goals and 5 shots. That's pretty much great average. Now attacking by McDavid, attacking de la side, Vital 1-1. Free shot, but he almost scored McDavid. Wow, what a play. Bouchard shot, but Bronson makes a rebound on the right side. Riley Smith trying to get back with McDavid. Now Smith on the part. No, intercept by Ekholm. It's on the part at the McDavid. Now McDavid, the right side of Bronson, try to get around. McDavid, hold the puck, bring the puck now at the other side. Controlé by Vegas, try puck around by Carlson. Carlson with McDavid. Carlson load the puck to Smith. Smith kick out the puck, turn around, and it's around, ton pied puck by Vegas. The puck go all the play, going to reset now on neutral zone. With 10:49 to go remaining, guys, but McDavid almost scored. Tresadol, a one-man show tonight, Joseph. Yes, you're absolutely right about this. Stevie Talon, guys, don't go nowhere. Thanks to stay with us tonight on the great evening. Game number 1 between the Vegas and the Edmonton Oilers. Let's go with some kind of, you know. Le problème est de Howard. C'est long. Luc, tu n'as pas un vrai Canadien, Sébastien Duc. On prend pour ton Vegas. Tous les choix, Sébastien, sont. Luc, il va trop sûr pour nous dire que pour qui il prend, Sébastien. Non, mais c'est correct. Les gens peuvent prendre pour les équipes qui veulent prendre. Il n'y a rien. C'est comme ça, Sébastien. On respecte les gens qui sont prêts pour une autre équipe. Moi, j'ai pris Edmonton. J'ai pris Toronto. Je reste en Thaïlande, mais je suis un Canadien. Un Canadien, un Québécois. Un Québécois. Né à Shawinigan. Anyhow, recovered by Vegas Golden Knights. 10 minutes to go remaining, guys, on the third period for the end of this game. Stay tuned. Desharnais. Here we go. Desharnais with the puck. Get the puck to McDavid. Skating with the puck. Next thing on the red line. McDavid now. The turbo. The turbo is open right now. Turbo. McDavid tries to get around it. C'est by Vegas by Trinidad. Behind the net. Turbo. McDavid looking by wrap him in for net. Shoot the puck. Edmund. Miss a mode guy over there. I think Edmonton said we cannot score. It's all the goal have to be from a Tresadol. Go back now. The neutral zone pitched by Edmonton. and then all the way back, icing for the Vegas, going to be a whistle. Going to start with 9:25 to go. Good night, Jérémy. Good night, Jérémy. On se reparle demain, mon âme. Merci beaucoup d'être avec nous. Je suis un Canadien, mais pas un Canadien. Jérémy, bonne nuit. Dors bien. Voilà, mon Sébastien, bien dit. Go, Oilers, go. Look from British Columbia. Look, always another great supporter of the Hockey Nation Show. Merci d'être avec nous ce soir, guys. The game is not over. Stay tuned. Here we go. First out the right side. Twist out the ballon. No winning for the Winnipeg Jets. Go back to Bouchard. Bouchard walk the blue line. Set up. Shoot the puck. Black shot by Big S. Go back to Ekholm. Run the puck behind the net to Ayman. Ayman pass the puck now to McDavid. McDavid go around and McDavid try puck in front. Shoot the puck. Black shot. Rebound. Ayman bursts one. Making a big save. And the Vegas stop the Edmonton Oilers. Keep the lead by 1 goal. Then we have under the TV timeout. So a lot of TV timeout tonight, guys. Now go nowhere. Under le ben, il y a toujours des exceptions. C'est drôle. Come on, guys. We'll be back tomorrow night. Don't forget, we're going to start the game 7 o'clock tomorrow night. The Toronto Maple Leafs play game number 2 against the Florida Panthers. Stay tuned. Come join us tomorrow night. We're going to be live. We want to talk about hockey. We want to talk about continents. We want to learn about the game. That's what we do right here every single night that we turn on here. It's a channel where it's about the people are respectful and they talk about hockey continents and they use the right things to do. Like now, the site about this Dennis, here we go, from Paris. Look, c'est pas trop quoi. Taquine que ceux qu'on aime. Et voilà, mon Pierre. Look, the wrench. I love it. On taquine ceux qu'on aime. Voilà, mon Sébastien. Steve G, imagine, look, the wrestler of the WWE. Welcome back. From the red corner, look, the wrench, Laforson. He's coming with a big wrench from the stand, walking around. The wrench. You got the hammer, you got the wood, you got the Undertaker, but now we have the wrench. Willie Snyder, now you're not the championship of WWE anymore. Always has a wrench and his long box. Anyhow, go back now. I'm so need to type the game, Sebastian. Back in the game, guys. 8:30 go to me. Back to CC. CC pass the puck now to Frigel. Pass the puck to Kolak. Shoot the puck. Black shot by Vegas. Try to get the puck out zone. Great play now. Missing the puck. It's going to be a nice scene for the Vegas golden night. I love you, look. Others OVG. Julius Salomon from the Facebook. Look, Julius, I took the Edmonton Oilers because I was born in Canada. But Vegas is a solid team, by the way. Tirer sur Québec, tirer sur quelque chose. At the end of the day, guys, do you think that game, that the team's going to win that series? Do you think they go in final Stanley Cup or not? That's a good question. Do you think Vegas or Edmonton go at the final Stanley Cup? Pierre Martin est un grand homme. Go behind the net now, holding the puck by the Edmonton Oilers, pass the puck to the wall, back to Bouchard. Bouchard pass the puck to the wall to McDavid. Maintenant, attacking show the puck for the net, and nobody can get it until Vegas recovery puck. Attacking now by Holden. Holden recover the puck on the left side. Sean Maynard on the back end. Show the puck on the back end. Miss the net. Recovery at the line. By a pinch by the Vegas. And Trussador hit the puck now. Trussador got hit from the back. Go back on the other side. Trussador take a time to stand up. And go back on the side, fix his helmet. He said, wait a minute, what's going on here? Do we have a penalty or not? Merci Sébastien, je ne sais plus que Luc. Oh, Trussadol, do you think he puts so much there? One thing, guys, you're going to learn about Luc Lafortune. He's been here for many years, and one thing Luc does very good. He work hard every single day. Life is not always easy for everybody, but Luc is a man working hard, and he loves hockey. He loves sharing his ID, and I respect that. The man working hard every day, show up, and then do the best he can. So, well, look, you got it. Did you hear? The announcer said they think a bet out will go to Montreal. I did not hear that, Captain Kirk, but they have to win. They have to win to get there. No, I missed that. We'll see next Monday, guys, 8 o'clock Eastern Time, guys. The NHL draft. Go back by Edmonton. Shoot the puck, miss the net completely. Recover the blind. Set up now by Nurse. Return puck behind the net. Vegas try to get a puck a little bit too far. Intercept now by Boustan, I believe. Or maybe not. We know Jean-Marc never returning in the game. Look, never bring a wrench to argue with Coach Frenchy. Yeah. It was a funny, when he said that, it was so funny. Look, Renault, the Chanel wrench, Steve G. We miss Renault. Renault never come back. Well, he cannot come back anymore, but yeah, that's what people are. They come back here and then they leave. Part of the are, part of what it is. And McDavid tried to capitalize tonight. Try to get a puck. 6:44 to go remaining, guys. Go back around the board. Don't play a puck by the Vegas go tonight. And the Vegas tried to hanging there with one goal lead. Go back, I hang on, pass the puck to Salo. Turn around, Vegas apply some pressure by Nicolas Roy and one Bouchard. Pass the puck in front of net. Vegas 2-0 sur le puck. Big save for Skinner. Another shot. Missed the net by Pedangelo. Recovery at the left side by the Salo, baby. Vegas attacking out. Roy pass the puck. Another shot. Skinner making another save. And that way, the Edmonton stay in the game. What a great chance from for the team, for the Vegas Golden Knight. We love it. We love it. Yes, like I know about that. 32 shot now for the Vegas. Look. All right. Go back now by the Edmonton Oilers. Attacking on the left side. C'est par Nurse. Now shoot the puck. A black shot for Oslo. Rebound. Kane missed the net. Recovery by Vegas go tonight. Hold the puck to the board. And for the bench now, the Vegas now Oilers don't play by opposite side. Recovery by CC. Love the puck behind Boroswa. Oh, and for the Boroswa, Vitrejo intercept. Hit the back of the Oilers. Going to a set DZ by Vegas. 5:51 to go remaining. Willie's going to tell me, Coach, your final countdown. And our top sleep somewhere. Go back around, intercept now by Pedangelo, pass the puck to the wall. Go back inside of the zone, intercept by CC. CC back again to Schmidt. Schmidt now pass the puck outside the zone. Go back all the way back on the defensive zone, and no wave, no icing. Back by Nurse with Amadio. Nurse won the battle, playing play around the board. And the Oilers tried to pick outside the zone. Intercept now. Where did all the range goes? Go Oilers, go Luc, Simon Edmonton. Come on, the rest of it, and the goal. Vinny told me he can tie the game for the Kane, a game of gamer. Yeah, make your channel work, coach. Thank you. Donc, je ne connais pas, mais je pense que tu me donnerais la moitié de ta sandwich. C'est ça, là, qui est. En plein ça, Pierre. On fait bien des farces, là, mais il y a des très bons gens, très bonnes personnes ici. Go back now, by Oilers, puis il n'y a pas une fois de net. C'est pas toi. Go back around, attaqué par Vegas. Max Stone hold the puck now at the right side scanner, hold the puck one hand, protect the puck now, try to wrap up, turn around, change the direction, go back down. The Stone is skating like slowly but properly right way. Go back to Nurse, and Nurse pass the puck to the wall. Oilers don't play by New Zealand, set up by Vegas, turn around, and now attacking by Oilers, go back, Ayman almost like a 2-1, intercept by McNabb, onto by notre zone, turn around by Stone, Stone loud the puck behind scanner, gets more second. 4:15 to go, a little bit over 4 minutes to go remaining. Final countdown after 5 minutes remaining. Willie Snyder, the man of the man, go back now by Oilers, attacking by McDavid, pass the puck to the board. Now turn around by McDavid, pass the puck, and then intercept with Vegas. They coming back almost a 2 versus 1, almost a breakaway in front of the net, but no chance. The puck go behind the net. McDavid hit and go back around by Vegas, trying to puck around the board, pass the puck behind, and intercept by the Oilers. And now go back to Jack Eichel in front of the bench, recovering out, hold the puck a bit longer, pass the puck to Theodore, pass to Pelangelo, pass the puck tip by the Oilers, and they go behind the net, intercept by Skinner, 3:35 to go remaining. Go back around to Fogel. Fogel hold the puck a little bit more, coming to the blinds, coming to the red line, stick angling the puck, kick out the puck, intercept by Vegas, turnover, and attacking out by William Carrier, putting the puck behind the net of CC. Go back around, battle now behind. Go back to Nurse. Nurse try to get back around to Nicolas Roy. Intercept the puck to opposite corner. Set up by Evan Kane. Kane now pass the puck in front of the bench. Intercept by Oilers coming out. Shoot the puck behind Tom François in the left corner. Chasing out by the Edmonton. Turn the puck by Kulak. Turn around by Fogel. Bring the puck blank. Set up by Nurse. Nurse bring the puck. Shoot the puck. François make a save. Back to Evan Kane. Shoot the puck again. Rebound behind the net. Try the Vegas. Find a way to get the puck back. Try to get back outside the zone, pitch by Cody CC, and now finally Vegas going to win the battle outside the zone and neutral zone. It's set up now by the Edmonton Oilers. 2:45 to go remaining, guys. We have no whistle for the last 4 minutes. Go back now by Edmonton Oilers, run the puck on the board, go back behind Trossard to Cody CC. CC now locating the puck, drawing the puck back, and set up by Leon Trossard, and finally Jake Eichel now coming to the blind at the red line. Trossard turn around, hold the puck a little bit longer, try to reset now, and turn around again, and bring the puck a little bit too far. Intercept by Vegas go tonight. Now, Edmonton try to get the puck back deep zone by Ekholm, go behind the net, and chasing out. Vegas will put some pressure to the wall. We have 3, 4, 5, 6 players to the wall. Go back at blind. Unfortunately, nobody was there, and they'll back outside the zone. Recover by Edmonton. 2 minutes to go remaining on this game. Go back, Patrice Hyman. Don't play puck. Bronson intercept the puck. Give the puck to Vegas. Lap the puck into the zone at the red line, at the blind, and then Vegas return the puck into the zone. Set up now by Bouchard. Edmonton can do set up the zone and the offensive zone, and then Vegas push back again. 1:45 to go remaining, guys. It's going to be empty net very soon. Go back now by Bouchard. Bouchard pass the puck to the wall. Attacking now by Hyman. Hyman battle for the puck goal line. Possible now Skinner go out of the net. Recovery by Vegas. Bring the puck around the board. Now back the puck behind the net. Chasing out by Vegas. And now try back outside the zone. Intercept by Hyman. Well, Vegas won the battle on that one there. Attacking now at 3 versus 1. Now Skinner is still on the net. A breakaway by Vegas. A big shot by Skinner. 1:21 to go remaining, guys. That's what we had. A great decision by the coach. The Edmonton not use his empty net. Now don't play by Vegas. By Edmonton, recover by Vegas. Lap the puck all the way back on the neutral zone. Set up by Daniel Nurse. Go back around. 1:05 to go remaining, guys. We got Bouchard and Skinner on direction of penalty box we have too many men. Well, something happening there. Too many men for the Edmonton Oilers, I believe. Wow, this is the call. Dressing goal incoming for the goalie. Amazing Stone can never play. Allow his has got to be Jelly as point. Double shift for the top players. We got too many men on the ice. No call. Pierre Martin, get it. Leon, Sébastien. And got that one there. So you have a penalty on too many men, no? I see the linesman whistle and he point like, too many men. Oh, geez, Ren Cook, the Captain Cook said that. And that would be interesting to see the call. Now we have the referee talking each other. And we have 1:03 to go. And now the conversation. Now we see what's happening there. Some kind of conversation. Everybody, I don't know what's going on. My volume of the TV is off, so I cannot help you on that one over there. RJ, are you awake? RJ. RJ. I'll give you more update for the stat. 52-48. Power play Vegas, guys. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wow. Wow. Go others, go Willie Snyder. Bruce Cassidy walking behind the bench. Can you review too many men on the ice? No, Steve. Can Laurent Brossoit become the Tim Thomas or the Corey Crawford? Here we go. Too many men, Edmonton Oilers, guys. Wow, that's crazy. 1:03 to go. Coach Pierre, il faut chaud en terrain, mais il fait fret ici à Montréal avec le vent ce soir. Cannot save it what is it is what it is. 6. Ouais, il fait chaud ici, Sébastien, aujourd'hui encore. Quebec now winning by the Edmonton Oilers. Get out of the zone by Evan Bouchard. Don't play by neutral zone. The puck bouncing back at the right side. Edmonton control puck. Shoot the puck again. Black shot by the Vegas. Go back outside the zone. Go to recovery. Empty net now. We play 5 versus 5. McDavid pass the puck to the wall. Pass the puck to Tressello. Hold the puck a little bit more. Tressello come in off the zone. Pass the puck to McDavid. Hold the puck on the right side. Brossoit. Lose the puck by Vegas. Great play by the Jack and Jack Gold. Shoot the puck slowly. And the bonsai. He hit the net completely. Jake Cole score. And Vegas is going to win the first game of the night, the first game of the playoffs, 6-4. Again, the Vegas Golden Knight. Again, the Edmonton Oilers. Empty net by Jack Eichel. And that's what got that one there is 6-4. Wow. Game is over. Disappointment call at the end. A big mistake. You're right. Like the like. Don't forget, guys, click on the like. We crossed the 660. It's not too bad, guys. A late game. Tomorrow, guys, we'll be back for the game between Toronto and Panthers. Don't forget to join me live. If you have a chance to checking the app Daily News, most of the day I do one. I'm not sure today. I'm busy. But if not, we'll be there the next 2 days. And that's conclude, guys. This game will be over. And that's it. That's all, guys. Tonight at the T-Mobile Arena downtown in Vegas. The Vegas Golden Knights win by the final. What? Final score between both teams tonight. The final score is the Vegas Golden Knights 6 and the Edmonton Oilers 4. Final score we get one. The Vegas take the lead 1-0 after the first game of the playoff. And this is going to be back in the next 2 days. I'll be back for sure. We have a couple of comments before we go. Skinner was weak tonight. If Edmonton does not make a major improvement from the goaltending and defense, they are going to be out the series. Panthers won tonight, Sebastian. Tomorrow, tonight, because now we have Thursday. That's right. That last penalty was the backbreaker, beer league line change. Steve G, I love it. Have a great night, Joseph. Joseph, relax, sleep well. It's a long series. Don't worry. The Devils been there before. They bounce back. And we wish you an amazing, great night, Joseph. Good night, Mr. Natap. Go back to studio and come back tomorrow, Mr. Natap. We'll look forward to see you tonight, tomorrow. Ren Cook is in the house. Good night, Pierre Martin, everybody. Thanks so much, Captain Cook, for the super chat tonight. We have a couple of super chats. We appreciate a lot. You contribute at the Hockey Nation Live show. Very nice, each one of you. Salut, Mr. Luc Lafortune, the Wrench. Good night, my friend Luc and Al. Other and 5, they play like not good tonight. Al, welcome back in the house. Don't forget, guys, to click on the likes. That'll be appreciated. Thunder will win tonight. I'm not worried. Here we go, Joseph. That's the way to get there. Merci beaucoup, Martin, Pierre Martin. A good job. I will email you a little bit later. Great show. Willie Snyder. And the troublemaker is mostly and that and the range. Willie Snyder. Here we go, guys. This concludes another show of the Hockey Nation Show. Play-by-play commentary with the Hockey Coach. So we play for the beautiful, the land of the smile, the land of the cheese. I'm talking about Cannon. Until then, my friend, we want to remind you one more thing. Woody, Luc, Pierre Martin, and our tap. Until then, my friend, have an amazing, great night. Al, take it easy. John Taylor, thanks so much for everything. Until then, my friend Jimmy James, Vinny James is on the house. Of course, be well, BL. And find a way not only dominate your day, but find a way to dominate the first half of what? Your 2023. Have an amazing, great night, everybody. Sweet dream. And of course, come back tomorrow night for the big game number 2. The Toronto Maple Leafs host the Flood Panthers. 1-0 lead by the Flood Panthers. Until then, have an amazing, great night. Remember, we love you, everybody. Good night, Dennis, Pierre Martin, Willie Snyder, Sebastian number 2. We love you, buddy. Look, from British Columbia, John Cheer. And after that, the greatness. Vinny James 007, welcome back. Willie Snyder. Thanks so much. Our friend Dennis knocked the door. Welcome back, my friend Joseph Lahan. Just leave the building. Al, have a great night. Don't worry about you, Edmonton. We'll be back stronger. Look that button, go to bed. Captain Kirk, thanks so much, Sebastian. Captain Kirk, Sebastian number 2. Good night, my friend. And if we missed some of you, Saint Siga was here a little bit earlier. Saint Siga, Claude Richard, I'm not sure he's still here. My friend, RIP for Gordon Linkfoot. Yeah, sorry about that. I've great inside of them. Go live, go, Willie Snyder. Come back tomorrow night, Willie. Here we go. We're getting there. Time to eat my kebab. My kebab. My kebab. Okay, I've been where all time. Just listen, Alson, Vinny, you're the man of the men. We love you, buddy. Have a good night. Yeah, that's right. RIP Gordon Lightfoot. The French wrench. It was the comment. This was so fun tonight. I like to be late because I'm tired and the people have a good time. Good night, Al. See you next time. Hopefully, it'll be better. Here we go, guys. Oh. Are you ready? Booyah!